Boom! We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing late night edition episode, first of its kind, really, of The Shift. I'm your host, Adam Carswell. Hi, Grandma. How you doing? Hope you're watching. We're joined by Shawn Herbert, a French-Canadian, and much more than that. It's funny, guys. You know, some of you may have seen I was on the Blockchain Canadians Roundtable recently with Jimmy and Corey. I'm going to say not quite sure how I ended up there, but you guys know, I'm here in Newfoundland. My wife is a Newfie. Sometimes I've noticed Canadians actually don't count Newfoundlanders as Canadians, and then Newfies get all sad about it. But, it is a little bit of a different place. Either way, all the way from Calgary, right? Shawn Herbert.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
So, guys, I met Shawn through our buddy TC, and it's funny, I can't think of TC's either last name or whatever he goes by, but he's someone who's was introduced to me as a construction guy when it comes to the uplift world. And as you know, the uplift world is something that in the Cryptowriter community we're very passionate about. We've got great connections there. I just opened up, or I unpacked, whatever you want to call it, a land plot that I have there, and I think I can't remember if I talked about this with Shawn live or after Monday's episode, but Shawn and I were talking about what we're going to do, maybe with the land that I have there. I want to create a game and a shop on the land. I think that'd be pretty cool. So any builders out there, I think I've got my group identified through TC and Shawn. I can't remember if you're in TC's like construction group, but anyways, he's a very big supporter of your show. And he's like, Adam, you need to meet this guy. He's very well connected. He's got a great show about crypto. Have you heard of it? And I was like, no. He's like, okay, cool. Hit him up. Here's his channel. And here he is. And the first interview that I watched him do was with the notorious John Mcafee, which is pretty cool. I guess, let me ask you that first. How did you even get connected with Mcafee, and what was it like setting up that interview since he's so like private?
Yeah. So I met John the first time in 2018. I was hanging out with Ken Bozak, if you know him. He was in Ottawa with me. We were setting up a big crypto conference in Ottawa, actually, like the first all-day crypto conference there. So we were doing a ton of networking then with getting sponsors, getting exhibitors for the show, getting speakers, and we had people fly in from all over. And through just all that networking, it came out that like, oh, someone knows John Mcafee's like one of his bodyguards. So we got in touch with him, and then he got us in touch with John, and we ended up, it was on Ken's podcast, but Ken interviewed him, and I sat in and asked him a few questions. And then about a year later, there was a huge crypto cruise in the Mediterranean by a company called Coinsbank. And me and Ken ended up getting onto that cruise ship, and it was just 7 days of rubbing elbows with all the big crypto people. John was on the boat, like Charlie Lee, the guys from Bad Crypto, Omar Baum was there from Crypto News, Box Mining was there. Yeah, it was awesome, man. Brock Pierce was on the boat, and
you're just sitting there like, man, how did I get here?
How did I get?
I'm just from Calgary.
I'm just some dude from Canada. Yeah, so it was awesome, man. And then so we talked to John a few times on the boat there. I ended up getting in touch with his wife who was there with him, and she was a total sweetheart, Janice, and got her email and set up an interview with him last year. So it was, was it last year? No, I think it was 2019. It was a few months before he ended up getting locked up, unfortunately. So.
Yeah. So I definitely want to unpack and dive a little bit deeper on your crypto journey, but I got to address, you probably don't even realize it, but I know on our side, in our community, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And my community here, you guys are exactly why I'm going to ask this question. And I love you. And you know that. I've heard mixed reviews about your friend who you just mentioned, Ken Bozak, and I haven't met him yet. And from what I've seen, like I watched a few interviews with him. I'm like, okay, he seems pretty cool. So I'd like to just know from you, who's someone who's his friend, like, what's the reason that I would maybe hear something like that?
I mean, Ken's unapologetically himself. You know, he's human. He's got flaws, and he's not afraid to talk about, when he's going through good stuff, when he's going through bad stuff. And he's not a company. He's just Ken Bozak. You know what I mean? So, he smokes weed, he's opinionated, and, he's very outspoken, but he's done so much for the crypto space, man. It's unbelievable. Cool. But yeah, man, there's people that don't like smoking weed, and they, that's a big part of his brand. All of his NFT drops are at 420. And I don't know, maybe some people that don't vibe with him and his brand, and you know what, then go check out someone else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, then there's the people that do. And speaking of that, I think you brought something. You brought maybe a little a treat with us for the show here today.
Yeah, I actually found some blue rolling paper. Oh wow, it's turning into it's a brick joint now.
So I guess at whatever point in the interview where like something dope happens.
Yeah, when shit goes down, that's when that puppy gets lit up, you know shit's going down.
Yo, everyone in the comments, actually, I got to head over to him and check it out. But you guys already know the drill. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And most importantly, make sure that you check out the link in the description. I know for all of our diehard OGs out there, you guys have already found it. We got the giveaway link in the comments. And yes, I already see 9 submissions in there. Love it. Once we hit 20 viewers live, also, you guys know the drill. Once we hit 20, we will begin today's Ducky Marathon. A little bit of a layout of today's show because, again, it's like a pop-up episode, guys, mixed with an interview, which is really cool. So we're going to be talking, getting to know Shawn here, a little bit about his show and what else he's working on. Again, his crypto journey. Still got to hear that. And then after that, I know you guys are getting excited for the Shift Poker Live tournament taking place on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. We've got some updates for you there. We're going to do a little duck race competition to see who the final entrants to the competition are. So again, make sure you tweet this link out, share it, get it in our Telegram. That link's in the description as well. Just get as many people from our community on here. And again, bring in maybe some new people. You know what? Let me grab, Shawn, if you could put in the private chat the link to your Telegram so we can put that in the comments.
Yeah,
you guys can go over there.
I'm posting the link for the YouTube for this video right now, so we can maybe try and get a few more people on. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and just do the link thing. I'll keep talking. Guys, we also received, and shout out to our boy Danny Jetski. I think everyone here remembers, well, anyone who was with us the other day, he wanted to auction off his Finny live. He almost pulled it off successfully until he ended up becoming the highest. He tried to play the bidding system and made himself the highest bidder. We figured out, okay, we're going to make so that whoever's bidding their Finny can't do that. Danny, we love you. But anyways, he's learned his lesson. He's the man. He apologized to me so many times I can't tell you because, again, he's the man. Anyways, Danny is going to be auctioning off a Palladium Finny tonight. Yes, Palladium. So, you know, that's fancy around here. So, guys, get ready. We will be doing a live Finny auction. Is it Palladium or Palladium? It's like
it's probably this Palladium.
Maybe in Canadian we say it like that.
And you know what? That's the other thing, guys, too. Shawn has not yet experienced what happens when you burn a Finny gold coin. He said, you know what, Adam, I got some Finny coins in my wallet, in my collection. I have no idea what they do. I don't really know much about the project except for that I have them. So it'll be a really
I got it from Ken Bozak, man.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
He was we were doing a Zoom call every Saturday, a live Zoom for NFT people, and we did tons of giveaways, and he was giving away Finny coins to people.
That's cool. Shout out to that. All right. Yeah, that might win some hearts back over here now. All right. So we're going to burn some Finny coins. And also, before I forget, Shawn sent me, I haven't checked the wallet yet, but I believe.
So I sent a Ken Bozak fan art NFT, and then I sent 5 Monsters of Rap Series 2 promo packs. So each one of those packs can be opened. They have 1 NFT in them. And that collection just dropped about a week ago, actually, for Series 2.
That's right. That's right. We've had some good traction here with Monsters of Rap, and I think who's the creator behind that? Is that Junkadelic?
No, Junkadelic was involved in Series 2. Okay. Specifically, Series 1. Well, the creator is R2 Collectibles, so they're like a publishing company. They have they've got cartoons. They've got which is like kind of glorified Saturday morning cartoon characters. Really cool art for it. And their artist for both of those collections is Rory McQueen, and he was a pretty good, well-known like Garbage Pail Kids artist for years.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at the poorly drawn bros. Is that you and
no, that's not me. Yeah, actually, I don't know who the other guy in that one is.
And where, I guess my last question for about Mr. Bozak is, where's he from originally?
Think Philly.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was Canadian as well.
No, he definitely spent a lot of time in Canada, man. There was back in 2018, there was so many big events happening. There was Dogecoin. There was a lot of big events in Toronto.
There's a Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, dude. Doge has been like we've been pumping Doge in Canada since 2017, man.
Hey guys, you know what? Somebody see if we can get our boy Reese Kent. Reese is an up and coming talking head in the space. He's been on a few of our episodes, and we've got, I don't know if you've checked out the Cryptowriter community. Not only me, but like there's like 6 or 7 more of us that just get on here and never stop talking. And Reese Kent is like one of our up and coming guys. And within our community, he's known as like meme god or meme lord. And I noticed that's your handle or your tag. So we might need to have a meme.
We might need to have a meme battle.
Shawn and Reese. Someone wants to go ahead and get that set up. Sarab, I don't know if you're with us in the comments. By the way, guys, I know we just started streaming a lot of these shows on Twitch. We are live on Twitch right now. The link is in the description as well. So if you want to go over there, and I understand comments on Twitch are a lot more fun. I don't know if you got any Twitch experience in your background there, Shawn?
Me, no, not too much.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's
I know how to spell it.
It's a good start. But yeah, anyone wants to join us on Twitch, I understand the commenting experience is much more fun there compared to YouTube. But let's learn about you, my friend. From Calgary or from a suburb?
I'm from Ottawa, which is the capital in Canada.
Oh, yep.
Very government town, right beside Quebec. So a lot of French over there as well. And then I moved to Calgary 2 years ago. But yeah, I grew up out there. And now I'm Western Canadian, man. Calgary is a way different vibe than Ottawa.
Calgary's in Alberta, right?
Yep. Yeah, in Alberta.
Cool. So like the most free province from what I can see in Canada.
Yeah, it really is. And even like from a business standpoint, like the taxes are a lot cheaper here for self-employed. So yeah, there's quite a few reasons for coming out here, man. Right near the Rocky Mountains, couple-hour drive. I'm in British Columbia.
You know what? My wife and I are definitely looking at either Texas or Florida, but I think if we get to a point where like we have to keep all families happy by living in Canada, maybe we'll consider Alberta. I'm thinking more and more about it. I know that a lot of newfies do move out there too.
Oh
right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I haven't lived out east in Newfoundland or anything, but I hear winters are pretty rough out there.
Are they not rough in Alberta?
I mean, not compared to in Ontario, even. Like Ontario is surrounded by Great Lakes everywhere. So we get so much snow every year that it melts so quick. There's floods everywhere. A lot of rain, a lot of humidity, like really humid over there. Like sure. You'll have days where it's getting almost close to 50 degrees Celsius, which is like, I think 120 in American.
Yeah. 50. That's insane.
Yeah. So it's pretty, it's nice in Calgary, man. It's dry. There's no humidity and got the mountains, lower taxes.
You got the big festival, right? Stampede. Is that in Calgary?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I missed it the last 2 years. Like last year because of COVID. The year before, I actually pulled into Calgary the last day of it, so I didn't get to go. But yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It brings in a lot of tourism. A lot of people travel in. There's a lot of protests actually against it all around, like the grounds for it, because I don't know. There's a lot of people that think it's abuse for animals and blah blah blah. So
for the protests against like the oil stuff?
No, against the Stampede.
Oh, the Stampede. Oh, really?
Yeah, just because like every year, man, like horses die in it and animals get hurt and stuff. So it's like the Olympics for cowboys, man. That's what the Stampede is.
Dang, I didn't realize that. Okay, so first of all, I just know to give a shout out to our boy AMJ, who's always in the Twitch stream, just being gracious and dropping links as we do the stream. Thank you, AMJ, for your generosity, guys. If you need an incentive to go to Twitch, you can get some free NFTs over there, clearly from AMJ. But so I was thinking that Stampede was like just a giant music festival that happened.
No, it's the animal thing mixed with live music and a fairgrounds and food vendors and everything. So nice. Yeah.
Nice. And that's the other funny thing too that I realized. I didn't realize until moving here, but I always thought that like, the whole cowboy vibe was like a full-blown American thing. And then I found out that, wait a second, there's actually Canadian cowboys too. And what do you know? They're in like the Texas of Canada.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what Alberta is, man. Oil. the oil industry is really big out here, and they do the whole stampede. There's a lot of cattle farmers. This is like where the best beef in Canada is raised out here.
It's amazing what oil will do to the economy of a place.
Yeah, apparently having a lot of money in oil allows you to raise healthier cows that taste better.
So guys, here we go. Just going to skim through our giveaway library for today. You can see the Monsters of Rap promo packs given to us by Shawn. Thank you, sir. Robotech. That's a new project. I haven't seen that one before. What else we got in here? Oh, look, I think
you got a Robo Bro Bouncy Bro Ken Brozak.
What else we got here? Some more. I haven't seen whatever this one is. I haven't seen that before. Some Our Planet stuff. That's good. And here we go. This is the one that's getting auctioned off here. So Mint 29 Palladium Crypto Finny that's owned. I know that it was owned by Danny Jeske. Danny, thank you for trusting us with your goods. We are going to auction this off here today at some point. And I believe Danny donated this one as well. If you guys want to donate to the giveaway bank, feel free to throughout the stream. Not going to hold you back on that. Can't promise we'll get to all the giveaways today, but this is what we're working with. So I see we're at, man, guys, come on. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, tweet out that URL. I'll go ahead and give you a retweet here in a second. But let's get the viewers up to 20. Once we hit 20, then we'll begin this Ducky Marathon. And I know we got, let's see. So we got 12 entries there. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. So what was your Shawn, what was your crypto, like your story again though, your journey? Like what were you doing before? Because I think all of us were probably doing something that like we never thought we would be here.
Yeah. Well, crypto's still like a side thing for me. I had moments where I went more in, but yeah, I've been working in direct sales since my early 20s off and on. So door-to-door, business to business. I've sold products, services, worked in telecom, worked in the energy industry for a little bit. Yeah, I really dominated that industry, to be honest. I was in the top 1% of direct sales people at every company I worked in.
Wow.
And yeah, it was great, man. I loved it. It taught me how to communicate with people. It was great for networking, met lots of people that I still talk to and still have great relationships with to this day. Yeah, I managed companies. I was training, kids coming in. I've trained hundreds of kids how to do door-to-door sales. And I transitioned into fundraising for nonprofits. So that's still what I'm doing now. I love cool. What I do. It's amazing work. And yeah, crypto, I got into that through an MLM that someone invited me to back in 2016. I don't know how long you've been in crypto, but there's,
right. Probably a year after that.
Okay.
And that's when it's interesting. I think I've been a part of, not an MLM is not what got me into crypto, but I've been through that experience to know like what it's like.
Yeah.
And that's a huge part of every entrepreneur's journey. I feel like if you haven't been in an MLM situation, whether you knew you were getting sold into one or not, like you got to get that under your belt.
Yeah. That's part of the battle scars that you got to get if you're going to be an entrepreneur.
So you got your MLM badge, and what was that like? Was that
I never got into that MLM. I used to go to a lot of MLM meetings, and like I was always interested in the concept of MLM, and I had friends and family members that had seen different levels of success doing MLMs, whether it was around like nutritional products or whatever the case is, Avon, even all that stuff. There was that other really big one. I don't know if it was in the States, CSN or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, so I was always interested in that. And I liked, going around meeting people that were just ambitious and trying to make a lot of money. And then, this one, I was like, okay, red flags, a lot of red flags about it. And I didn't know what the hell Bitcoin was. So I was like, that was another red flag for the MLM. Right. And and then like over the next few months, I looked into it a little bit. I had a friend reach out to me that I hadn't talked to in a while. He's like, hey man, have you heard of Bitcoin? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. I'm like, I don't really understand it. Seems kind of weird. And then he was like, yeah, I'm working with a company out of Vancouver, and it's a Bitcoin ATM company, but they have virtual software. He's like, I thought of you because, you know, you do door to door and you've been working in direct sales for so long. Like, he's like, so what I'm doing is I'm working through this company and I sell Bitcoin for them and I earn a commission in Bitcoin. And he's like, dude, I've been stacking Bitcoin. And this was like pretty much at the end of 2016.
Wow.
And then like it was really, actually, it might have even been early 2017 when I started brokering Bitcoin. But that was how I got into it, man. I was selling Bitcoin and I was still doing door to door back then. I was actually doing door to door for two different companies.
That's
and then
crazy
now
that you're doing. I'm just impressed that you're doing door. I've done door to door once, and that was actually my first ever job in 8th grade. But
8th grade, were you selling chocolates or what?
I was selling lawn care.
Okay.
I was getting people to sign up for a free estimate. But dude, it takes a special person to do that.
Man.
And to be good at it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's an industry, man, with like probably one of the biggest turnover rates with employees.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely,
it's just constant, man. It's a revolving door of like people come in, they last a day, they last a week, they last a month, and 1 out of every 100, you know, ones that come and go is you find someone capable of being a manager, someone capable of running their own office. And that's, you know, that's the point where I'm at in my career with it right now. Is I have 2 offices here in Canada underneath me, and I'm building up a 3rd one. But yeah, man, I was just going door to door back then, and I was selling internet and home phone plans. But I was also working for a furnace company, so I was selling furnaces at the same time. And then now I had Bitcoin in my trench coat. So I was chatting to people about Bitcoin and just learning about it mostly. Like Andreas Antonopoulos was one of dove into a lot of his videos back then in 2017.
Yep.
And then, man, then the ICO market happened. That was fucking crazy, man. That was, you know, just a million coins coming out. And back then what I was doing is I was going around and I was setting people up with a wallet and giving them their first $5. I was like, you got to check out this Bitcoin stuff. And then, you know, and then I was brokering the Bitcoin. So then they'd come to me to buy, you know, a couple $100, a couple $1,000 here and there, built up a clientele. And, you know, I think now I've brokered close to $1 million worth of Bitcoin transactions since 2017. So yeah, it's been fun, man.
Wow. $1 million in transactions. That's like, you got to get that on your resume. Where are we at here? So guys, I'm just going to pump up the channel here real quick. And I've definitely got some more questions for you on the story. And Saurav, I'm going to get back. I saw you sent me some messages there, Saurav. I'm going to get back to you in a second. Saurav is our wingman here on the show.
What's up, Rob? Rob's the goose to your Maverick.
He is. He definitely is. I'm going to drop. Well, actually, guys, you can see it in the comments in the description. If you want to join the party here in the Shift Telegram, if you guys, we got the screen pulled up right now. So if you want to drop some gifts in there and have some fun, make some noise while we continue, we're going to keep this screen up until we hit 20 viewers live. I think I saw we're at 16. So guys, come on, pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. But so $1 million in Bitcoin transactions, you got into it through door to door, which is pretty, you know, it's the first time I've heard that. I have some friends that are in Bitcoin ATM sales, but I never really thought about it being door to door. It is though, because you're going.
I did that for a bit too, man. I hooked up with another company out of Vancouver that had physical Bitcoin ATMs. And I scouted locations. I got about 9 of them set up in Ottawa.
Okay, yeah. Well, when you were doing that, you were probably going like gas stations and like what? I was
going all over, man. Pot dispensaries, vape shops, sex shops, gas stations, pizza shops, and like you got to think, man. This was 2017. Like I looked like a fucking crazy person, bro. Like to my friends and family, like Bitcoin was still so small back then, even in 2017, especially in Canada.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I was just going and chat. I was like Bitcoin Jehovah Witness.
Do you know a direct sales guy? He's really big in ads, actually. Frank Kern. Have you heard of Frank Kern?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
you follow him on like Instagram, or like does he do?
Yeah, he's just like one of the godfathers of internet marketing. He's what did he do? So, are you familiar with Tony Robbins by chance?
Of course.
So he kind of was there. I mean, Tony Robbins has been successful and kind of on the rise ever since he
probably one of the most successful like motivational authors and speakers, I think,
that exists, right? And so
yeah, he made bank, bro.
him and Frank Kern collaborated at a point in Tony's career where he went from like the man to like the man, and a lot of Kern's marketing strategy is like will help. But anyways, dude, Frank, I just love Frank Kern because he's such a bro. Like he would, if he was here with us on the show right now, he might also say like, look, I got a blue joint here as well, and I'm going to smoke it with you guys and just chill out and talk. Like very very down to earth, and I like his podcast a lot. So I'll make a note to shoot it over to you. You could probably
please do, man. I'm looking for some fresh material, man. I've been doing the COVID, man. I got so lazy over all these lockdowns. Like there was 3 long lockdowns here. And I've just been going for like 10K walks every morning, listening to podcasts. So send me the link, man. I'll check it out.
10K walks. Nice. What, so tell us about your show, Just Learn Crypto. How did you get the idea to start it? What have been some of your good, positive and negative experiences from it? And what's the future of the show looking like?
Yeah, man. It started like pretty organically. One of the issues, or not issues, but one of the annoying things about brokering Bitcoin and getting brand new people into it, like, you're getting them to download their first wallet, is they have a million questions. They want to know, how does blockchain work? How does mining work? What do you think about Ethereum? What do you think about these other 20 coins? Did you hear about this? And it was like the longest process. And like back at the beginning, when I first started like brokering and selling crypto, it was a lot of small amounts, I want to, I'll throw $500 in, I'll throw 1,000 in. So I was spending like 2 hours like consulting people, showing them how to use a wallet, how to use, enable the 2-factor authentication, and going over the basics of blockchain, sending them YouTube videos. And I was like, man,
I gotta ask, the brokering of crypto, which is a pretty sick skill to have, and the person that I work with who helps me with a lot of my stuff, I'm just so grateful for him being in my life. Is it something that you like, do you do this where someone could reach out to you and be like, hey, can you help manage my portfolio? Or
no. I just like, I can help people in the most of the big city, mostly in Canada, Canada exclusively, but like in Toronto, Ottawa, and out here in Calgary. And sometimes in BC, depending if the guy's there. But I just have some suppliers. So if people want to buy peer-to-peer instead of going through exchanges. But then for people that are, in kind of crypto deserts, which there's a lot of crypto deserts in Canada, man, where there's no Bitcoin ATMs and there's not, a real community for crypto, where they might not be able to have someone to go peer-to-peer. I just like to recommend ShakePay to everyone as the best app for Canadians. So that's the best one I've found. It's the cheapest rate. It's the easiest to use.
So it's a good way to basically go from fiat to crypto.
Yeah, man. And like, I used to be so after the customers. I was like, no, I'll find a way to get you your crypto. I was almost not telling people about ShakePay because it was like, it cut my business out. It was like, here, I just gave you something to replace me. But it's such a great service. And I send it out to everyone now. It's so easy.
Cool. So ShakePay, there you go, guys. ShakePay, check it out. Especially if you're in Canada, or like, can you use it in the US as well?
No, you can't. There's different crypto regulations. I don't know if anyone in the chat's from Canada, but there's different regulations here than in the US. But it's the easiest one for Canadians. So, and you said you're from the US, so I don't know if you're banking in Canada yet, but
I do have a Scotia bank account that I use like just to have it in case I need it.
So you know how e-transfer works. Have you ever sent an e-transfer to anyone in Canada?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So ShakePay works with that, which is nice. You don't have to link your bank account and go through that process and like wire them money. You can literally e-transfer them. It shows up within 30 minutes. You exchange it for Bitcoin or Ethereum. Their fees I think are like less than 1%. They're almost non-existent. And if you compare that to, ATM fees that I don't know how they are now. I haven't used an ATM in a while, but I've seen 20% fees on ATMs.
Wow.
So pretty crazy. So when you're looking at less than 1% for an app that anyone in Canada can email money to them within 30 minutes, own Bitcoin. It's a great service, man. We're really lucky to have it.
For sure. And I'm definitely to look into it now. And is it mainly for Ethereum and Bitcoin?
So that's all they sell on it for now. which is fine, man. I think it's still a great, because I mean, with those 2 coins, you can send those over to an exchange and get other altcoins. So that's all part of the crypto journey, right? Is have an easy on-ramp for it. And that's what I love about it is, it's a really easy, okay, here, step 1, download ShakePay. You buy your Bitcoin on there, but you don't want to keep it on ShakePay, and it's a teaching opportunity when you've got someone new to be like, hey man, you don't want to keep your crypto on an exchange, show them how to download a wallet, how to send the Bitcoin to that wallet. Like all those are teaching opportunities, right?
Sure. That's good. That's good stuff.
Look at these little duckies, man. They're ready to go.
Ready to go. You know what? I just realized, let me go back here. And well, you know what? Oh man, I almost spilled the beans. We're not releasing information until tomorrow, guys. You'll get the first update, like official update from the Shift NFTs. But I can put it this way, Shawn, as a guest on this show, at some point we will hook you up with the Shift NFT. I was going to put your name in the race, but I'm like, wait, no, he's going to probably automatically get one the way we have this set up. So anyways, the cool thing about this now, and guys, we did hit 20. I mean, I tried, I pushed. I know, I'm not sure, what's going on Friday night. I feel like we normally have a party going on. But anyways, the way this works is you have to be here when the race ends to claim your victory. You get an NFT that we select from the library. And then speaking of Shift NFTs as well, our boy Sarav in the comments has been taking notes from all of our episodes. So we've got probably, I don't know, Sarav, how many Ducky Marathon winners do we have now? I think we got like probably at least like 12 or 13. So whoever wins this, you heard it here first. Eventually you're going to get something really cool. And the official drop date of the Shift NFT is going to be August 27th, guys. So keep that in mind. And here we go. Let the games begin. Let me put a little sound effects on here so you can hear the launch of the race. And so what we do now is just kind of let this simmer in the background. We might leave it up. We might switch screens, but that's going. And then as that's going, we'll probably do some more duck races here, get to know you a little bit more. I guess, could you send me in the private chat so I can put it out in the comments? Because I don't think I put it in the description. We got to send some traffic over to your YouTube channel as well. I think you guys are right around are you over the 500 mark? You're like,
we're getting there, man. We've got a big giveaway going on right now. We're pushing for 500. We're at, I think the last time I checked today, we're at 483.
Cool. What's you said giveaway? We like giveaways around here.
Yeah, we're partnered with R2 Collectibles. So they've been amazing and giving us stuff to do giveaways to help us grow our brand. They really believe in education and love supporting companies that are educating people, bringing them into the NFT space. So yeah, they've been great, man. They've got wicked collections. Actually, it was cool because the first collection that I got into on Wax and with NFTs was Monsters of Rap. So it's pretty cool that was my entry into NFTs, really.
Really? Okay. So Wax was the first place that you kind of landed with NFTs.
Yeah. Well, Ken was telling me about it, and I saw him posting, a lot of NFT stuff, and I looked into it a little bit, but he really pushed me to look into Wax and NFTs more. And once I fell down that rabbit hole, man, and started seeing the community and like all the different collections and how easy it was for anyone to mint NFTs on Atomic Hub. And yeah, man, it was definitely a rabbit hole.
For sure. And we got to tell you or teach you a little bit about the Finny.
Yeah, man. I want to hear about this project, bro. I want to hear what it's all about.
There's some cool stuff to it. Real quick, guys, I just realized we have to decide what the winner of the Ducky Marathon is going to get here live. As we mentioned, you will be rewarded down the line for winning today. And I saw Aaron the Collector is like, I'm a 2-time champ. I see you, Aaron. So the winner of this race is going to receive. Why don't we go ahead and do the poorly drawn bros for the winner of this race, along with what else we got here?
Here, I might actually, let me see what I got. I got all sorts of stuff.
If you got any cool stuff.
Bro, that's all I got is cool stuff.
Our planet stuff is always cool. So whoever donated to Our Planet, let's go ahead and throw that in the let me just go ahead and get the marathon winner basket ready here, the bundle. Whoever sent over the The block one poop. We've gotten those before. Oh, whatever. I'll throw that in there. And anything else that we got a nice assortment of. Little Robotech. We'll throw you a Monsters of Rap pack. We'll make this a nice little sexy package here. And then if Shawn wants to throw anything else in that hat, we will add that to the winner of this Ducky Marathon. So there we go. That's set. Let me go here to the inventory again, check up on the race. All right, awesome. So here we go. Now it's time for the next giveaway, and then we're going to talk a little bit of Finney story as well, guys. There you go, Sarab. That's right. Pump it up, pump it up. Oh, I just noticed you sent me the thing in the private chat too.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
You
is Shawn's YouTube channel. Go over there and subscribe to this channel. And let's go ahead and do a little dance off for one of these Monsters of Rap promo packs. In fact, why don't we open the pack before we?
How do you open it? Yeah, you open it right from your inventory on there. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. Let me hold on.
I just sent you over a digital duck NFT you can use for a giveaway.
Cool. Let's see what we got here. So the winner of this dance off is going to receive, drum roll please. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got some sound coming through here. I should have shared the sound. Nice. I haven't seen this one yet. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There we go. It's a rare.
Nice.
Ever Living Earl. There we go. So whoever wins this dance off is going to get the Ever Living Earl. And then I also want to check out this duck thing you were talking about. So you said you sent over
you should be able to just refresh. I did. Oh, hold on for whatever reason. There we go. Now you should have it.
Cool. So we're going to throw that duck one in the what better place than the Ducky Marathon?
Right.
We might have to refresh this one now. It might take some of those out of the mix, but whatever. There it is. Oh, cool. Stabby duck.
Stabby Quack, man. I think that was his first. That was from his first collection that he dropped on wax, and he's dropped a bunch of them now.
Cool. Cool. That's a little heavy NFT for you there too, guys. So thank you, Shawn. We'll throw some more in there. Let's see who's going to get Ever Living Earl in this dance off. And let me actually share the sound on my screen this time. Have you seen this before? What I'm about to do?
No.
Okay, cool. We're about to have a dance off to see who gets Ever Living Earl. So let me make sure I got everyone's name here because I'm sure we had some more entries come through. Yes, we did. Jeff Paza, what's up, man? Let's see if I see any new names in the house. See a lot of OGs here. What's up, y'all? Joel Knoll. That looks like a new name. Happy to have you here. Dance off time. And the winner is going to receive, as we said, Ever Living
Quack. He's coming for you. He's cute, but he's got a knife.
Or Stabby Quack. Stabby Quack is going to go to the winner of
the duck race.
For sure. Yeah. So we're just going to do this one here. Let's go ahead and get them dancing. Oh, I just realized I didn't share the screen. There we go. Are you getting the audio on that?
Yeah. Look at these little mushrooms go.
So, you know what? I was in my head. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to explain the Finney story as we do this," but I think it's a little bit too much brain power for me right now. So I'm going to wait until we see who the last mushroom standing is, and then we'll do the Finney backstory. And we're getting ready for our 2.0 launch here soon too, which I know a lot of people are excited about.
When did you start, Finney?
You guys help me out in the comments. Writer dropped Crypto Finney early this year? Is it around January? If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably around that time.
Nice.
Oh, and Janal Patel was the last mushroom smash there.
Way to dance, bro.
So you are now going to receive, Janal, that Everlasting Earl NFT. Where is my I'm just gonna do this real quick. There we go. All right, cool. Janal, coming your way in a second, and then after that, we begin the story of Finney. So the reason why when I first met, so Shawn and Kenny are kind of like our co-founders. I don't know. Have you heard of Shawn or Kenny by chance?
No.
Okay, so they are.
I'm Shawn and there's Ken Bozak, but I'm assuming you're talking about different people.
That's right. I didn't even think about that.
I don't remember co-founding this.
Hey guys, there we go. We got multiple Shawn and Kennys that are like best friends. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty funny. So Shawn's out of Miami, Kenny's out of Australia. We got a lot of Aussies in our community from down under. But I met Shawn through someone that I think I was telling you before the show, someone through Lieberland, and we hopped on a call. And it's funny. I mean, ever since then, I feel like I've had to turn down just a lot of opportunities because I've been insanely busy. And it's one of those things where like you're turning down opportunities because good things are happening, right? And so I'm just happy that this was like the last thing that I really said yes to was doing a show. And I hardly knew anything about NFTs, so I'm just grateful, and everyone here knows, like grateful for Shawn to bring a noob like me in here. But we started doing the show, and he started telling me about the storyline behind this project, and that's when I was sold, basically, because the Crypto Finney experience is very much focused on the hero's journey. Are you familiar with like the concept or the theory of the hero's journey? By chance?
I'm not, but enlighten me, please.
Okay, cool. So, and actually, I'd recommend a book as well. It's called The Hero or A Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell has gone down in history as being like George Lucas's original mentor, and George Lucas, Star Wars. So all of these stories of heroes from centuries and centuries and centuries have always followed this same hero's journey where it's like, the hero is born, he's just a regular guy. And they've actually talked about this, comparing, I think, Marvel to DC, and how I think the Marvel comics have somewhere like Batman outperforms Superman because people can relate to Batman more because Batman's like just a regular human like us that, just his life changed, where Superman's like this indestructible.
Yeah, Batman bought his superpowers and like trained himself, to be a superhero.
And even like, Spider-Man, and I'm going to do a bad job thinking of examples here, but like Spider-Man was a regular guy, get bit by a spider, boom, his life has changed. So
yeah,
there's all these heroes that have, oh, and by the way, cool. Did we hit, was that the blue one? We got the blue one going right now?
Oh, we got the blue one going.
Oh yeah. All right. So the little nuance here where so Crypto Finney is our mascot. Crypto Finney is our hero. He's following this storyline of like, just having to overcome the world. Now, the only nuance here that I feel like with Crypto Finney where you could maybe compare him to Superman, I guess, is he does come from another planet, and he comes from another planet where gold is like wood. It's just like something where it's super, super common to the point where gold is not coveted. And on top of that, he's actually made of gold, just like all these other people from this planet that he's from. However, he's on a mission to learn as much as he possibly can about cryptocurrency. On his planet, he hears about crypto. No one knows anything about it. He's like, I got to go to Earth. I hear Earth is a place where I got to go to just learn as much as I can about crypto. So that's what he does. He embarks.
He came to Earth in 2020, man. That's the worst time to come to Earth.
he came right in the middle of a pandemic, So anyways, so Finney's like, all right, I'm going to Earth because I got to learn about this crypto stuff. Like there's something to it, and I need to figure out how to learn about it. So comes to Earth. Now, little does he know, on his way to Earth, somebody can see him coming from miles away. And that person happens to be someone who's obsessed with gold, will do anything to get their hands on gold. His name is Mr. Shift. So this show is actually named after the bad guy.
Okay.
So Mr. Shift sees Finney coming from far away, and he's like, "Oh,
bad
man."
because Finney's made of gold. Like on Earth, you know, we all want gold.
Exactly. So he's like, he's already thinking. And the funny thing is, I won't say the name here, but Mr. Shift, if you notice that last name rhymes with someone who doesn't like crypto and is very big on gold. Shift. Yeah. So, and I must say, I think I've said it on the show before, guys. Maybe if not, you can let me know. But I've actually met that guy before, and I have to say, he wasn't nice to me when we met. So I was like, okay, cool. He is actually a pretty good villain. But anyways, so he sees him coming, and Finney gets off his plane, and he's walking around Earth, and he's talking to people, and he's just asking all these questions he can possibly. He just wants to learn about crypto, and everyone's kind of saying like, I don't know, no answers for him. Mr. Shift walks up to him, and he says, hey, come into my tower. He's got this big building in Shift City. And Shift City is where Finney went, by the way. So he's telling him all about crypto and this and that, and he basically convinces Finney to give him his gold. So Finney's got a gold chestahedron, and Mr. Shift can see like this is the most valuable piece of gold that this guy has on him. And Finney's able to kind of take it out of his chest and show it to him. So Mr. Shift takes it and kind of takes a look at it, whatever. And the next thing you know, he's gone with it. He takes it, he throws it in his little boiling metal pot of gold, and he turns Finney's chestahedron into gold coins, hence the Genesis Finney gold coins. And he turns to Finney and he says, you know what, here's 2 coins for your troubles. I gotta go, see you later, bye. Kicks him out of his tower. So
man, now, screw that
guy. Right, exactly. So crypto, now Finney's he's on Earth. He doesn't have his chestahedron. He's feeling all funky. He doesn't know what to do. He got here and he couldn't figure out anything about crypto. And now he's been, taken advantage of. He gets back to his ship. He sees, it's just been ransacked. So he's trapped, and he's got these 2 gold coins, and he walks by this pawn shop, and he goes into the pawn shop, and he sees something in there, and it stands out. It's different from everything else in there. And something comes over him, and I might, Shawn or Kenny, if you guys are listening, or anyone in our community that knows the story better than me, I might be getting this part mixed up a little bit, but long story short, Finney spends the 2 gold coins that he has to get this chestahedron, is what it was actually that was shining, and he plugs it into himself, and then boom, it actually happened to be a Cryptowriter chestahedron. And just like that, Finney, now he just gets all this new knowledge comes into him. He can kind of see clearly what just happened to him. He's feeling normal again. He's feeling energized. He's ready for revenge, right? And so that's kind of the point, as far as I know, in the storyline where we're at with the project right now. Finney 2.0 is coming. There's a bunch of like little side characters that I didn't get to mention.
Where's this story being told? Is there like a comic book? Is it on the website?
Yeah. So we have guys. Help me out in the comments.
You do a great job of telling the story, man. I'm interested. What's happening to Crypto Finney now? How's he doing?
So this is why when I heard all this for the first time from Shawn, I'm like, dude, this is brilliant, because there's so many different angles you can take with this project, having this base storyline. You can, what does Finney do next? Part of the storyline is his girlfriend, Finney's girlfriend. Her name is Snap. She and him get in contact somehow, and she ends up coming to Earth to be with him to kind of help with what's going on here. So, the main focus right now is revenge on Shift in Shift City. There's been talks of, other characters that have been dropped out periodically getting involved. One thing that I've thrown out there is like, if you're really going to build this out into a full-blown comic, like there's no reason that, one day maybe Shift and Finney become friends again and they go on and they fight somebody from another planet. Or
man, because you just can't go around carrying hatred in your heart. You gotta forgive and move on.
Right. So to me, that's why I'm like, this project can be a winner because of the comic books. One day it could even be just from the storyline, it could be turned into a movie. There's books, like all these different things. So it's a cool project that's in a position where you can really take it wherever you want. And I know Shawn and Kenny, different Shawn and Kenny, are putting everything they have into it to just keep delivering. And Shawn leaked, guys. If you guys didn't check out the episode on Monday that we did, Shawn leaked a lot of information about Finny 2.0 in there. So highly recommend going back and listening to it and checking it out. The only other thing, there was something cool that I wanted to mention. Now it's slipping my mind, but yeah, that's the essence of Finny. And now, so where did the gold coins come in? I kind of mentioned that earlier, and you mentioned you have two. The comparison that I use here is like, you know, are you familiar with Star Wars at all?
Yeah, I've seen most of the movies. I'm not a mega nerd or anything, but
okay.
I can tell you what the name of the moon or the planet is, but
that's fine. So this is my comparison here. Is like, there's this whole storyline that I just laid out for you, and comparing to Star Wars, there's the Star Wars storyline. If you like to play Star Wars video games, there's some Star Wars video games out there where it's like you create your own Jedi and you go and fight against other Jedi, and there's like hundreds of different Jedi out there. If you like maybe play some of these Star Wars video games, that's kind of how the Finny storyline has been gamified, meaning when you burn a Finny coin, you get your own crypto Finny as, you know, randomly selected from the vault. And crypto Finnies have different attributes. They can be made out of palladium. They can be made out of platinum. They can be iridium. They can be gold. There's rhodium. Guys, what's the most rare one? Is rhodium the most rare? Anyway, so there's all these different types of Finnies that when you burn your coin, you can get one, depending on the rarity of the Finny.
So I only have one, actually. I think I did a giveaway on my channel for one of them.
Okay.
So what do you recommend? You think I should burn this puppy or should I hodl the coin, man? I got diamond hands. I don't mind. I'll hold it.
What do you guys think? Make some noise in the comments. I think if you come on the show and say, what do you think? Should I burn this thing? I think everyone's going to be like, burn it, burn it. This is this. Okay,
so sorry. Run through that process again. So I burned this NFT.
Yep, there we go. Felipe,
and I've given another NFT.
Guys, I want to see everyone talk about burning it in the comments. Let Shawn know he's got to burn it. So yeah, what you would want to do is when you burn it, you're basically going to get a one-of-a-kind crypto Finny, and based on that one-of-a-kind Finny that you get, you know, it has different attributes that add to its rarity. So you could even get like a what's the word? You could get like a is it platinum? You get like a platinum or iridium, which are some of the least rare metal types, but your Finny might be wearing like a red sweater. So if he's wearing a red sweater, you know, that's something that
ganged up. Is that like he's in the Bloods now?
Some of them can be ganged up.
So I see Vincent Breslin in the chat. He said, I wouldn't burn it. And he's the only one saying that. So Vincent, why shouldn't I burn it?
I can give you some insight on why I think. And Vincent, if you want to go ahead.
There's only 5,000. Dude, there's 21 million Bitcoin. There's only 5,000 of these.
Right. So you guys, Vincent, did you listen to the episode with Shawn yesterday? I highly recommend going back and checking it out. He has a great point, though. There's only 5,000 Finny coins. So
how about I buy another Finny coin and then burn
we could do that. We can get you another one. If someone want to ping Taylor or Shawn or Kenny, see if they want to donate one to the stream. Or even better, for example, does somebody in the stream have a Finny coin that they want us to burn live? We can always do a live example with a Finny coin in your wallet. Now, Shawn mentioned the other day, I'm sorry, I keep saying Shawn. Our Shawn mentioned on Monday that even with some of the less rare Finnies from the Genesis coins, the way that they're setting up the gamification process, a lot of those less rare Finnies moving forward are going to significantly increase in value based on how Finny 2.0 is going to play out. So I don't know if you know, his name's Burst of Energy. He's also out of Alberta. He's very well known in the wax space, and he's a collector. And he's like, look, you know, in the Finny project, like a Finny is a Finny, whether it's a Finny gold coin or it's a Finny that's been burned, like you're in good hands if you have a writer NFT, no matter what. And so I kind of want to honor his statement there, guys. No matter what we burn, you always have to keep in mind at the end of the day, a Finny is a Finny. And there's more. I just remembered there's more to it beyond just burning it that one time. Do you have any questions before I continue?
No, sorry. I'm just looking through your collection page on Atomic Hub.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
They're pretty sweet, man. I like the artwork on them.
And my request, and I think that they're working on it, but they just don't want to get ahead of themselves. Our artwork reminds me a lot of kind of like a Street Fighter game, and so getting your finnies to kind of fight each other is something in the think tank. That's the most I can say, because I'm not the one doing the project necessarily. But
there's even gorillas and clowns.
Yeah. So those are some of those other characters that I mentioned that haven't been fully introduced to the storyline. But it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. Rolo the gorilla. I'm trying to remember what's the name. Floppy the clown.
Floppy the clown.
So this is I almost forgot. This is the other cool thing about burning the coins, and this is where you might want to consider it if you get more Finny coins. So there's these different metal types, right? And I'm gonna keep forgetting, guys. If you want to put all the metal types in the comments, that'd be cool. But we'll just say you have a gold Finny, Shawn. If you burn 3 Finny coins and you get to a point where you have 3 gold Finnies, and then you burn those 3 gold Finnies, you get what's called a bare metal gold Finny, which is kind of like a level up in rarity. And then once you have
the cheapest one right now for the bare metal Finnies, like almost 2,700 wax.
Right. The bare metal Finnies are rare, and here's why. Because if you get 2 bare metal Finnies and you burn those 2, then you get what's called a BTC minor Finny, which means, and actually I want to be able to say this because I want to say that I know for myself, but I haven't gotten one yet. No matter what metal you get, whether it's platinum, iridium, gold, rhodium, if you get a BTC minor Finny and you hold that Finny in your wallet, you will periodically get Finnies of that same metal type dropped into your wallet. And if you can see what the average price of the average price of a Finny is, a crypto Finny is anywhere from $70 all the way up to, a few thousand. So having a BTC minor Finny would basically mean that you've had 6 of the same metal type in your wallet at one point, burned them all together, and then from there moving forward, you're going to start getting more Finnies dropped into your wallet, kind of like you could say the mining process. So does that make sense?
He's like the BTC miner Finny's like charging his body from the mining farm behind him.
Yeah,
he's a proof of work hero.
So you're getting a good look at it there. And there's another side to this project, because our Shawn and Kenny got a lot of their exposure and notoriety and understanding of the space. A lot of it came through being a part of the EOS community. And so I believe within EOS on Atomic Hub, the Writer project is like, it's massive. I think we're top guys. What are we?
This is a cool project, man. It's got some legs. I think it raised the most money in an ICO in 2017. I think it was like the highest one.
Which one?
EOS.
Yeah. And there's some, I'm so new to this space that, full disclaimer, guys, I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about entirely with EOS, but I can see that the project is getting in position to make a pretty significant comeback based on where that crypto was. If you remember, Shawn, EOS, I remember in 2017, 2018, it was like a top 5 crypto, and it's
man, it's a good working blockchain. I'm not an expert in it either. I advise anyone who doesn't know much about it and wants to learn more to do their own research on it. But it was up there. It's had a really good all-time high. I don't know why I don't think there's been as much price action on EOS this bull run compared to, in 2017 when it came out. But yeah, man, they raised a lot of money. They have a lot of money to do stuff and hire developers. So I'm hoping that they're putting a killer team together.
Yep. I think everyone who knows something about EOS has a very strong opinion on a group or a project called Block One. And, it seems like people are either ride or die for Block One, or, some people who I think in general, those who want to see this project make a comeback are kind of against Block One. So let's get to burning. Can someone make some noise? I might have missed it there in the comments. Does anyone have a Finny Gold coin that you want to kind of watch us burn live here on the show? And actually, hold on 1 second. Let me Nikki's shooting me a message here. What's up, Nikki? Are you watching right now? I hope so. That's my wife. I think she's watching upstairs, but we'll see.
How are things out in the Eastern Canada with lockdowns and stuff? Because I know it's kind of different in every province in Canada. Is it opening up out there? Is it fully open?
Yeah, great question. There was just an update that went out today that made me feel like, okay, we're getting steps closer to being like Alberta. There's like some not everywhere, but there's a lot of places that came out today, including like Walmart, for example, that basically said, hey, you don't have to wear a mask here anymore. And so, in my opinion, I think that's a step in the right direction. I'm a little bit more, as I mentioned, Liberland. I'm very libertarian in my way of thinking. And I've actually met Brock Pierce before, who you mentioned too. And I know I don't know if he ran with the Libertarian Party, but I know that's kind of.
Yeah, he ran. He did. Yeah, he ran for president, like, I think last year, 2020.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, what's going on?
What's with the active shooting?
In Newfoundland?
Yes, they sent out a notification.
Okay, well, there you go, guys. You get the live update. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear. It was quiet.
Oh, okay, it was coming through. I guess there's an active shooter in Newfoundland, which is pretty rare. I mean,
Like,
just in Canada.
There's one right now.
I think so. Let me just.
There was one.
Go do my thing real quick. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Take over. Tell us some more about your show.
For sure. So I don't know which chat I see, but I got the one on StreamYard here. So yeah, if anyone wants to check out Just Learn Crypto, we've done interviews with well over 50 people in crypto. Andreas Antonopoulos, John Mcafee, a lot of people with NFT projects. We do a Zoom call every couple of weeks on Saturday. When we bring on guests, we do giveaways and get to know people behind the NFT projects. I think it's a really cool space. There's definitely a lot of creators in NFTs right now. And like, it's just so easy to create NFTs and mint them. It's almost overflooded. There's almost too many creators and not enough buyers right now. So it definitely has to balance out. But the NFT space is like starting to mature. And it reminds me a lot of 2017 when all these ICOs were coming out that you're still seeing now. There's, 90% of the projects that came out in the early days haven't really done too much. A lot of them were scams. A lot of them exited and rug pulled. So NFTs is still going to go through a phase like that, I think, as well, especially like with the different markets. It's more collectible on the Wax blockchain. And it's a lot more fine art and like higher end stuff on Ethereum. So it depends on what you're interested in. A lot of people that are just flipping NFTs, there's way bigger margins on the Ethereum blockchain, but you got to pay the gas fees. So is anyone doing any metaverses in Ethereum or on Wax? Because Wax has a pretty cool one called Uplift, which is built on the Minecraft server. Is anyone on there? Interview. So Vincent, decentralized, what's OPSEC? What's all that about? Was held hostage. Is that a guy in the US? Like he was held hostage and they took his crypto? Damn, that sucks. That happened out here in Calgary to 3 people in the last, I think, about a year. There was like break and enterings in the house and they tied them up and made them give their crypto passwords. I don't know. That would suck. I got bars on all my windows. Yeah, I'm trying to get, I was going to get a plot too. I'm not a big gamer. Like I love the idea of Uplift. And I love the idea of metaverses. I think they're super cool if you're a gamer and if you're into that. I'm really not. I watch movies. I like to be outside. So I don't really play much video games, but I really think NFTs and video games is like one of the biggest connections. It's one of the biggest ahas with NFTs. Like that's what it should be used for the most. You're seeing like games that were given out for free, which is really cool with video games like Fortnite. And that's a free game, but on average, I think people are spending $257 on average on upgrading. That's the average like spend on that game. So it's pretty cool to see like where video games are going and how blockchain's coming in and now how NFTs are coming in. So yeah, you can't get flashy. You can't get too flashy out there. I lost all my crypto in a boating accident. So I mean,
Whoa. By the way, guys, it's funny because from America, and we're kind of known for like the place that does a lot of shooting stuff. Which, by the way, never been anywhere in an environment like that close to it. I think a lot of it's blown up on the news.
Really?
Yeah,
dude, I've been in shooting situations in Ottawa and Calgary and Toronto.
So that puts it up there. I'm only saying that, guys, because everything is okay. In case anyone was concerned, I wouldn't want you to really be concerned in the first place, because if I get a notification about that, it's just like, okay, it's probably all right. Well, anyways, all is well. What happened with this boating accident?
No, we were just talking about being too flashy with your crypto. Vincent's buddy or someone he knows got robbed, or knows someone who was held hostage and they took their crypto. And I was just like, yeah, man, you can't be talking about how much crypto you have. I don't even have any. I lost mine in a boating accident.
I think that's another thing we were talking about, getting as an entrepreneur, having the MLM badge. And I think the other thing is having a moment where you like either lost it all or financially, or we're just like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I got to figure it out.
Yeah, I've been in those moments, bro.
Yep. That's part of
even like pre-crypto, man, the industry I was working in got completely shut down in my province. So I went from making pretty good money, but having really bad habits back then in my life, to like the whole industry got shut down, lost my job overnight, was already behind on some bills because of bad habits I had in my personal life. And but man, like having a skill like sales, like you're able to get another sales job. You can pivot within the industry. And I think a lot of like people that work in sales and are entrepreneurs, you have to be able to pivot. But you take skills and you learn new skills at every pivot point, and then you're just stacking on new skill sets that you have that you can pass on to other people. So that's why I love sales, man. I'm constantly like trying to, like, I've been put in different positions where I've learned things that I'm able to train to reps that, I still train reps. I still run teams. I have a team in Calgary, a team in Edmonton. And yeah, man, it's part of the reason I love working in sales is like taking these kids and teaching them how to do it, seeing these people come. And, maybe working for my company is just a step for you along your own journey. But then, the ones that stick around, we started the company I'm working with now, we started in Ottawa back in 2014. And now we have 9 offices across Canada and, almost 70 guys working for us right now all across the country. And it's cool to see, man.
Yeah, that's epic. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw that. And this is crazy because we do these marathons. As I mentioned, we've done maybe 12, 13. So Rob, you can cross-check this. And we've had, at least over 100 people enter into some of these races. Aaron the Collector just won his 3rd Duck Marathon.
Bro, how it goes, man. If you're an early supporter, you get rewarded.
He's the 3-peat. He is the ultimate. That was a Ducky Marathon. That was a Ducky Marathon, dude. Congratulations. I didn't even know that he won. But going back to what you're saying about sales, though, I love it. To me, the art of communication, which pretty much is sales, is one of the most undervalued skills in the world. Meaning, like the traditional school system kind of teaches you how to, be what's the word?
Great employee.
Be a great employee. Yes, absolutely. And then on top of that, be kind of like a mile wide, but an inch deep, instead of like, the other way around. Focusing on sales and communication skills are going to serve you no matter what industry you're in, guys. And if you don't think that's true, I'd say use some of these stories that Shawn has told you here clearly as an example. Use my story as an example. If I didn't know how to talk, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be getting ready to launch my own NFTs. I wouldn't be doing giveaways. Like, all of this is communication tied to sales in a way. If you've got any opportunity to practice speaking, especially publicly, or communicating a message to someone in order to make money, pursue that as best and as most as you can. If that doesn't even, it's not even proper communication, but
it doesn't matter because you sold me on it.
but it doesn't matter because boom, sold. It's just so undervalued. So when I hear that you're talking about, you know, the world of sales, some people kind of raise an eyebrow when they hear that. I'm like, no, that is the money making and whatever you want to say is most important to you in your life. The industry of
skill, man. Like you see people that really are horrible at selling themselves or selling an idea. Like it is a skill. Some people are born with it, but it's something that can be learned, man. Like me wanting to get good at sales was really out of necessity. I was like, man, I didn't go, I didn't do good in school. So I was like, I never went to college. I didn't get a degree in anything specific. I didn't like the trades. I tried cooking. I tried doing some construction, and I loved sales because it was like a way to use my brain in a way that was challenging. And I didn't find school ever did that because I was able to just kind of BS my way through and get through it. But yeah, man, sales is great, man. I recommend anyone do a couple months of door to door if you've never done it. Because there's stuff you'll learn from doing direct sales, door to door, you know, working at as a brand ambassador, maybe. Like it's a skill that's slipping away, man. Like it attracts a younger applicant for this job. So I'm usually training, you know, kids that are anywhere from 16 even, you know, into their early 20s. And I've been doing this for 10 years.
Are you hiring right now? Can we get them on the job right now?
I'm always hiring.
I'm gonna say that as well, guys. Come work for Shawn and I. I'm confident one of us can create a job for you. What tell us about
I could get you out in Newfoundland going out working. But
no, yeah, man, I love it. Tell us who knows? Maybe someone either listening or on the replay is actually looking for work. How can they get in touch with you?
If there's anyone in Canada that's watching, for sure.
Okay.
Any city in Canada, really, we have an office in. So,
and it's I guess obviously it's a sales role.
Yep. Yeah. So we do fundraising for charities.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another, guys, learning how to fundraise. If you haven't noticed, a lot of these projects, including our own here, not only the Shift project, but Writer and all of them, you know, to get started or to get to the next level, to have someone on your team who knows how to snap their fingers and make money appear, it's a valuable skill to have. So
perceived value, man.
Get on the phone. That was the quote I heard the other day. It's like, you know, when it comes to cold calling, you might as well, or going door to door, it's kind of like, well, what's the worst thing that can happen? Whoever you're speaking to, normally their answer before they even knew you was going to be no. So like, what's the worst that they can tell you?
So no. Exactly. So there's two bad things that can happen door to door, and I'll be quick with this, but it's kind of cool. So you're either going to get a no, or you're going to have someone that wastes your time. Those are the two worst things because direct sales is a numbers game. You have so many hours in the day. There's so many doors that you can knock. There's different peak hours of the day. All those things, if you can kind of hack the system, right? So I always would target areas with shorter driveways, houses closer together, you know, work in the peak hours, put more of my effort in the peak hours.
Smart.
And that's how you kind of hack doing door to door. What we pivoted our entire company to a few years ago was street marketing. So now instead of doing door to door, it's completely like in the downtown cores. And what was great about that was we eliminated all the time wasters. Door to door, sometimes you can have an hour, 2 hours where no one answers the door, man. That's just sucks, you know. And then when someone finally does, you haven't talked for 2 hours, you're like, oh. So, you know, when we're with street marketing, what's great is you stand at a busy intersection and you've got a stream of people all day that you can talk to and get them pumped up about the charity or whatever product you're selling. So street marketing is pretty cool, man. It was interesting to go from door to door to street marketing. It's and working for charities instead of selling a product, but it's been pretty great, man. We've raised like over $80 million for charities in the last 7 years.
Wow. And you hit the nail on the head when you mentioned the downside. Everyone kind of feels like, you know, no is a part of the downside, but the biggest downside by far to any form of sales is the time wasters.
It's the worst. Well, if you want to be an effective seller, right? So
Right.
someone who's just doing it as a job for maybe a couple months for the summer, they're not going to think about it like that.
Or getting paid by the hour or something.
Exactly. I haven't worked an hourly job really in the last 8 years. I've always worked on commission.
Nice.
So, I mean, like I said, the job attracts is great for summer. You know, we get a lot of students that come in but they don't break it down. But that's what I was saying. Like 1 or 2 out of the 50, you find the guys that are full-time all year round that are into sales as an industry. There's a lot of really cool ways that you can dive more into sales and growth hack your company. And yeah, it's interesting, man. It's just a different industry that I've worked in so long. And yeah, I love it.
It's good stuff, man. I guess I just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, man, we never met before. It's cool. I usually, like talk to people a little bit more before shows, but I kind of glad we just hopped on and we're getting to know each other live on your stream, man. Yeah,
I had a huge podcasting epiphany about 3 years ago. I had been doing my own show, Dream Chasers. By the way, guys, I might as well just drop a link in here since we're going to mention it.
Did you say Dream Chasers?
Dream Chasers. No, we're fighting Meek Mill for the SEO, because I guess he's got something out there called Dream Chasers. But anyways, I started Dream Chasers in 2017, and about a year and a half in, or 2 years in, my buddy Reed Goosens, who's the host of a show called Investing in the US. He's from Australia, and he's like, we were talking about what we're going to talk about on the show, and he's like, I used to do my shows just like you, man. And then I started reaching out to people and realizing, the best shows it's just like having a beer with your mate, Yeah,
man. And you got to lean in where you're strong, bro. I love shows like yours, man. It's super authentic. We're shooting the shit, and that's how I like to create content. That's how I like to consume content. It should be laid back, man. If I wanted everyone like primed up and fake and scripted out, I'd watch CNN.
Exactly. We're like cowboys out here.
Funny cowboy story. So when I moved to Alberta, I knew it was like the west of Canada, and I showed up on the last day of the Stampede, and everybody wears cowboy hats during the Stampede. So I pulled into Calgary and I drove around downtown. I'm like, this is crazy. Everyone wears cowboy hats. I thought it was a regular thing. So and I was on a Saturday. Sunday, I went out. I bought myself a cowboy hat. Monday, went to work for the first day with a cowboy hat on, and I was the only one with a fucking cowboy hat. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I've heard it reminds me of another story that's going to take me way too long to explain, but that's that's good. Guys, here we go. We're doing another giveaway here. And what did I have? Now, this is the toughest part about giveaways and what we're doing here is sometimes
you do way better than me, man. You put a lot of effort into these giveaways. I know how hard these are to manage while you're doing a show, man.
While you're talking is like, I've gotten better.
You're a superhero, man. I always just pick a number between 1 and however many people are in the chat. I'm like, hey, put your numbers up. Guess between 1 and 20. Go.
Oh, and you just gave me an idea, because there's another thing that we do on here every now and then. It's fun. One of our Aussie guys will get on here and he'll tell a story, and then either while he's telling a story or at some point, basically, he'll just break out a very epic question, and we'll look at the comments and we'll wait for somebody to basically comment the right answer. So I want you, Shawn, to start thinking of a trivia question. We'll say a fun fact about you that someone's not going to be able to just randomly guess within 5 seconds. Something where like they really got to think hard about
me, like that they're going to have to do like a quick amount of research on.
What do you mean? Do that. We've had like someone do the square root of blank times this divided by this, and then people will go on Google and like type in the thing. But something about you, where like for example, someone was on the show recently, and their favorite ice cream flavor was butterscotch, and that actually took a while for people.
So it can just be a guessing thing. It doesn't have to be a true or false. Here's the answer. There's one answer. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a giveaway based on like a fun fact about you. And I just want to be cautious and aware of your time. As I mentioned, we're probably gonna keep this stream going for
I'm chilling for a bit, man. I'm not in a big rush.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 9 here. I'm winded down. My dog already went out.
Nice.
Actually, maybe that'll be about my question.
Okay. I got to do this too because you guys know we already referenced Australia multiple times on the show. So shout out to all of our Aussies.
That's a lovely accent. That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
I'm sure you know that one.
The movies that made us, bro. Come on.
All right.
Did you see some guys actually just recreated the little, they had that little gas scooter thing that they both rode to Aspen?
Yeah.
And they showed up frozen in that movie, the movie Dumb and Dumber. Some guys recreated that exact trip on the same bike.
Nice. I did not see that. What better thing to do during COVID? I'm sure they got a decent amount of attention out of it too. That's the key, is getting attention. Because I was looking at and my wife loves 90 Day Fiance. I don't know if you've ever heard of that show.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I know there's some like little fat guy with no neck or something. I've seen the memes.
That guy is a prime example. And I've actually been on a reality TV show before, and I know they're we've talked about it. We've talked about it here on the show before too. They're complete BS, meaning, and hold on, let's just see who's going to win this race. Our boy Jordan Pio. Congrats, Jordan. The thing about so this is
coming in at number 1.
I feel like this is the ultimate story about a reality TV show that I would want people to just go out and tell the world about. We were featured on this show, my friends and I, and it's funny because like,
was it Jerry Springer?
I wish. So the name of the show is called Polka Kings, like polka music, and it's featuring the Chardon Polka Band. Which, are you familiar with Weird Al Yankovic by chance?
Yeah.
Weird Al? So their vibe is kind of like a Weird Al type of polka vibe, and they're from not too far away from the city that I'm from, and I'm from Painesville, Ohio. And my brother and one of my best friends, we made a music video for Painesville. That I'd say if you never listened to rap music in your life, you might think it's really cool. But like if you listen to a lot of rap, you'd be like, "Who the hell are these guys?" But some people liked our song, right? And we got a lot of views or whatever. And I don't know, I just don't want to hype myself up.
So what was your role? Like, would you play an instrument, or were you singing, or what?
I was rapping. Okay. And I can freestyle, I can make things rhyme, but imagine like a corny Will Smith. Like, I'm not here to tell you I'm the next the baby or anything. So anyways, we made a rap video for our city just to do it. And long story short, while these guys are being featured on the show, the producers of the show are like, "Hey, we want you to find some local artists that have nothing to do with polka to collaborate with." So we get hit up on Twitter one day randomly saying, "Hey, we're the Chardon Polka Band. We're filming a reality TV show. Would you guys like to be on it?" We thought it was a scam at first because like the person who reached out to us was following like 1,000 people on Twitter and only had like 200 followers. But we're like, yeah, whatever. Like, let's go check it out. And we show up, and next thing you know, like we're on set. Like they're buying us food. Like everything's real cool. And we end up hitting it off with the band. We record a few songs together, and this is the main thing is we go to the recording studio to record some songs, and we come in there focused. Long story short, we crush it, and we hit it off with the Chardon Polka Band. Everything's high fives everywhere. A producer comes in, and he's like, "Guys, like you're doing fantastic. Everyone back in because we've been working with them for a few days. Like everyone back in Colorado or whatever the production studio, everyone there loves you. But look, we need you to make it look like you guys are getting the lyrics wrong right now and having some kind of turmoil because we need it for the show." And so we did like multiple takes of us messing up the lyrics and messing up recording on purpose so that way they could tie it into the show.
See, that's some Jerry Springer stuff, man.
And so like when that happened, I was like, dude, this is probably how every reality TV show is. So, again, I say all that because we were talking about getting attention and those guys driving across the country. Attention is key because I'm sure these guys like Big Ed, they got like 500,000 followers on Instagram now, so they don't need whatever TLC's paying them anymore. Like they can just get a sponsor and boom. Like,
well, that's the thing, man. Like even through TV and social media these days, like people are popping off like crazy on TikTok and landing endorsement deals and sponsorship deals, and it's turning into we're already in a creator economy, man. people want to consume content. That's what people do so much, from their phone, from their tablet, from their TV, you know. And the people that get good at putting their content in front of people's face, they can monetize that. And, you know, especially with this COVID, everyone's like, how do I make money at home? I think that's what really threw a lot of like fuel on the NFT fires. People, these artists that, you know, had some sort of outlet creatively with art, whether it was music or painting or doing exhibits or whatever. Like a lot of them got affected really badly because of COVID, you know.
And oh man, you actually just reminded me of something that I think for all of my creators and artists out there, there's a lot of energy circulating in the NFT space right now, basically saying, hey, if you're a creator, now is your chance to finally make the money that you've always deserved. And as much as that's true, I go back to what Shawn and I were talking about earlier about sales and communication. I think still, even to this day, where there is more opportunity for artists in the NFT space, if you're an artist and you still don't know how to communicate and how to market yourself, you very well could still end up being the same starving artist. So you just have to remember that you have a great opportunity in front of you right now, but you gotta remember, like, there's still always the business aspect of doing business. And I think that's why in the past there has been this stigma that, you know, artists some have done well, some have struggled. Again, I think the opportunity is much larger than it's ever been, but like, guys, don't forget, and you can watch us here on the show. Like, how often are we talking about the Shift NFTs? Like, you have to be a communicator and a marketer, or at least know people who will do it for you if you are a creator, to be successful. And I think clearly, we can use Ken as an example. I don't know how artistic Ken would consider himself, but to me, he seems like someone who's really good with people, right?
Yeah, he's verbally artistic for sure. I don't think Ken hasn't created his or drawn or done the art of any of his NFTs. Like he's like essentially turned into this character, right? And just dozens and dozens of people have collaborated with him on different projects, and done like different versions of the crypto bro.
Right. Yeah. And that is his like kind of like his what's the word I'm looking for? A tagline? Or
it's you know, I don't want to call it a persona. It's almost like a community. Like when you're a bro, when you're in the bro community, it's like just tight knit. Like, you know that person doesn't have malintentions for the most part.
Got it. Okay, cool.
You have the bro stamp.
So have you have you thought of something for the trivia?
So I have a very big dog, and if anyone can guess the name, the breed of the dog.
Oh, okay. There we go, guys. So go ahead in the comments, see if you can guess the breed of Shawn's dog. The winner will get, let's see, what do we give away on this one?
Actually, I have an NFT of my dog.
Oh, okay. So
that I can throw up too. Let me see if I can find that thing.
Can someone check with me also? Is Danny Jetski with us? Can someone confirm, is Danny Jetski in the comments? Because I don't want to auction off his NFT if he's not here.
So Sell Wraith in the comment, first guess that I see. Great Dane.
Was that it? Yeah.
Newfoundlanders are pretty sweet dogs too.
They are big dogs.
Beagles aren't very big, man.
You hug Yay Chai. That guy's hilarious.
Here, let me find that.
Great Dane. All right, congrats, Sell Wraith. That was a quick one. Newfoundlander, those dogs are big. Crypto.
Quick,
that's yeah. Guys, circulate the link, pamp it up. I'm going to go over to our Telegram here real quick. And actually, Saurav, I'm overdue for a message with you, man. I know we got to do our ducky race to see who's going to be in the poker tournament on Friday. I almost forgot. So Saurav, I'm going to our DMs now. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Just want to give you another shout out, man. I know you've been organizing this thing behind the scenes, and again, like that's something where we've got to leverage our skill sets, right? Like I'm busy. I'm out here talking. Saurav is back there putting in the work on the keyboard. So, guys, we're gonna have a good time on Friday.
So, what are you doing? You're doing a poker tournament, like a live room?
Yeah, we're gonna. It's funny because I don't even really know what we're gonna do yet. We do so many experiments on this show; it's crazy, and whatever works sticks around. But basically, I noticed there's like a few people in the Cryptowriter Telegram that are always just talking shit about poker and who wins and this and that. I'm like, you know what? That'd be cool if I'm like, could we stream the poker games and I could be like a third person commentator and, do something with that. And, got to talking and we figured out, there's a very easy way that I could basically join it as a spectator and put it up on the screen and everyone can watch and all that good stuff. So, we're going to do that on Friday. And, we have, I believe, 9. Let me confirm here. So we've got 9 people that entered early or whatever. They positioned themselves to kind of just be ahead of the curve. And then we've got, I think, a list of, Saurabh, I know you sent it to me. It looks like a list of anywhere from 18 to 27 people that want to fill those final 9 spots. And so what we're going to do is I'm actually thinking, guys, we should do we should do a marble race to see who those 9 players
Those
will
are
be.
sweet, man. Those marble races are pretty sweet.
Dude, they're epic. I did one today, kind of on my I feel everything's intertwined, right? But I'd say on my more professional side, on my commercial real estate side of things, I did one for the LinkedIn community. And all these people in their late 30s to like early 60s who have no idea what you and I are talking about right now, or like their minds are blown when they see a marble race. They're like, what is this? This is amazing. They're like, you're so good at the commentating. Like, yeah, here we go. So the guys, thanks to Cryptowriter, giveaways are now getting famous on LinkedIn. We're changing the game. Did you need to drop? I saw you were pulling something up there. Oh, the dog, the Great Dane, right?
Yeah, I sent that over to you. So that's actually shout out to Miggy. If anyone follows him at all, he's created a lot of great NFTs. He's helping a lot of artists, connecting a lot of artists with different projects that are looking for artists. So if you're an artist and want to get into NFTs, definitely check out Cryptic Crypto. So it's Cryptic Crypto with K's. But he actually made this NFT for me.
Look at your mint number, your max 69. There you go. Nice. And that's a boy, girl. What's
that's a girl. Her name's Marley. She's a sweetheart.
Marley. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I have
they're cool dogs, man. Great Danes. They're friggin' majestic looking.
Good stuff, man. I've got Luca. You guys here, you know Luca, and she's
what kind of dog's Luca?
She is a mini poodle mixed with a dachshund. The mini poodle stands out much more, but she is technically, a weenie dog with a bunch of little curls on her. Luca is the best. I wish I had an NFT of Luca to show you right now.
Hey man, hit up Miggy, bro. Send him a picture. He'll make one and put it on the Crypto Hounds collection.
Yeah, there we go. How could you think is he probably like Crypto Hounds on Telegram?
Yeah, let me grab his Telegram. I'll send you his Telegram here.
Cool. That would make
he's a great dude, man. He's got a good Telegram community as well.
Awesome. And that's the other thing about this space too, which I'm sure I don't even need to tell you, but like the power of collaboration. And again,
man, that's what it's all about, especially in the NFT space.
Exactly. Being able to go. So now Crypto Hounds, there we go. We got some clout. You guys go follow, go check out Crypto Hounds. I got his Telegram here. Do you know if he has so that's probably his personal link on Telegram, right?
That's for his group. So his Telegram group.
Okay, cool. So guys, go ahead and join the Crypto Hounds group and go check out some puppies and definitely go connect with them, because who knows, we might have Luca showing up in there one day. So who was it? Selwraith, did you win Marley? What's with the full name here, actually? Martoshi Marley.
Yeah, that's her pseudonym, man. So she's Martoshi Dagamoto. That's her crypto name.
Nice. Pretty solid.
She's got a collar that says buy Bitcoin on
it. Cool. That reminds me of when I hear like buy Bitcoin stuff. Have you had Miss Teen Crypto on your show yet, or you know who she is?
Yeah, she comes on like most of our Saturday sessions that we do. We do like a Zoom call and interview people in front of kind of like a live audience where they can ask questions and hop on the Zoom, get on camera if they want. It's pretty slack, pretty relaxed. It was fun, man. Just started out off organically, like when I was getting into NFTs. A couple of us were talking on Facebook on a Saturday, and I was like, man, let's hop on a Zoom and open up some packs and we just started doing it every Saturday, and yeah, it turned into a pretty cool show, man.
Wow. Okay, so you do a Zoom networking event that you basically stream out live to, like, where is it getting streamed out
So
to?
we just started getting into streaming it. It was honestly like a really private thing. Like, we recorded them, and you can go back on the YouTube channel for Just Learn Crypto and watch some of those episodes. They range from an hour to over 2 hours. I think our longest one was 3 hours. And yeah, we bring on guests that are creating NFT projects. We were doing pack drops. There was a lot of drops that were on Saturdays. So sometimes we would time the show with a drop, and everyone would be trying to buy the drop at the same time and opening packs. And yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. All about NFTs, and it was just a chill Saturday show. Come hang out, bring your own bud.
Nice, dude. This is why Saurav. This is why this guy is the man. He just DM'd me a picture of Luca, as I show you. So this is who we got to get.
Oh, what a cutie!
we got to get her own NFT. Saurav, you're the man. Thank you. That's what I call hustle. I lost my train of thought there. Oh, but yeah. So you guys are just you said bring some bud and chill on. You doing it on Saturdays?
Yeah, we do it every Saturday.
Cool.
Probably going to be switching it to like every 2 weeks, just because we want to keep the show like really,
I think that's
like,
a good
valuable
idea
for people with guests and giveaways and stuff. And yeah, it's a lot of work, man, getting multiple guests every week. So,
and you pick up momentum.
Yeah, and both me and Aiden, who host the show, we also do like one-on-one interviews that we're filming for the YouTube channel. We're creating educational content right now, how-to videos. We already have a video on how to use Atomic Hub, how to create a Wax wallet.
Nice.
So, very kind of like that's the core of my Just Learn Crypto brand, is like just helping people with being onboarded, whether, in 2017 that was being onboarded into crypto. So the original website that we had was just like a course on what is Bitcoin, what is mining, what is a wallet, how to send transactions, all the stuff that I was spending, an hour explaining to someone. I was like, hey man, just go to the website, interviewing projects that I was interested in, and trying to give people a view of like, having the person teach me about the project, because I'm not an expert in anything. There's so many projects out there. You can't be an expert in all of them. There's like, thousands and thousands of crypto and blockchain projects, but the fundamentals are where people need to start. It's great if someone comes in and Doge brought them in to crypto, but if they don't understand how to like store crypto or how to even transfer it, even some of those basics, man, they could lose their money.
Guys, yeah, there you go. And check out Just Learn Twerky.
That's the Twerky, bro. So I was telling you about Twerky. So he does all these NFTs of these different twerking characters. He sold, bro, he's, I think, a couple $100,000 worth of NFTs of these twerkies on Ethereum. So like he was selling out, bro, like selling out hundreds of these NFTs on Ethereum. And then Ken Bozak, I guess, was collecting his NFTs, reached out to him and was like, hey man, you should do a collab with me. So they did the Twerky Bro, and that was his first ever wax-based NFT. And I went ham. I bought like 16 of them, and then they became stakeable on our planet. And they were like, back then at the beginning of our planet, I was getting like 200 Ether an hour on those.
Wow. Wait, the Twerky ones are on our planet?
The Ken Bozak ones are.
Okay. So yeah, that was, you know what? Now that you mention it, because I'm just trying, dude, I'm I'm the diplomat. Like I literally got a thing over here. I'll show you. Hold on. When I played, I lived in Washington D.C. for a little bit, and when I did, I played team handball for the D.C. Diplomats. So okay. I'm here to build as much community as possible, and that's, I didn't want to say it earlier, but that was what I heard about our homie over here. Ken, was that something kind of weird happened with our planet where he was making a lot, and maybe some people were envious. So like, what was going on there? Because I'm sure it's like,
I have no idea behind the scenes what was going on. His stuff ended up being stakeable as one of the first like 20 projects, but the tokenomics behind his drops were great. You were seeing drops coming out with here's 10,000, 20,000 there's a max supply of 50,000, infinite supply. And whereas Ken's were all coming out at his collectible tokenomics, where there was like a rare, common, and legendary, whatever. I don't remember the name of the rarities, but there was a 1 of 1, 10 of 10, and then there was 100. And people really loved the tokenomics behind that for collecting, because it was like, cool, he's doing collaborations with really unique artists and putting out cool artwork, and they're very scarce, they're limited, there's never going to be able to be any more minted. Ken's been creating content, so he has a great following. He engages really well with his audience. This guy literally travels around going to conferences, spreading, like, he lives in crypto, man. This guy is tatted up with crypto. This guy has brought in so many people into the crypto space, helped so many conferences make the conferences better, and supported them by even behind the scenes, helping connect different brands with conferences, and a lot of conferences were made possible because of his contribution. So yeah, man, he's got a little bit of a cult following, and he's been putting out art, and it's collectible, and it ended up being stakeable. And I think that the tokenomics behind it, and because he was so strict with it, and organized with how he was dropping NFTs and the rarity levels, and that just being consistent even with the drop dates and having the following he had on Twitter, all those things factored in to him being stakeable on our planet, I'm sure, because they didn't bring every NFT collection. He was double verified. So
cool,
yeah,
man.
I'm proud of him for making money, bro. Like, we should be making money.
That could be it, right? The dude, he's making money. Like, that's, you gotta love it.
Yeah, man. Dude, who are we to say his stuff's not collectible, man? People are collecting it and buying it. There's not there's still niche collections out there that end up being valuable. So I think he didn't start he was making NFTs long before our planet even existed.
Okay.
Right. So it's not like
what was his I guess what was his crypto journey as far as you know, and how did you guys meet again? Kind of when did you start becoming tight?
Yeah, we met at a conference in Toronto, and there was a lot of conferences going on in Canada back then, and I was following Ken on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw he was coming to Canada and he was only like a 5-hour drive away from Ottawa, I made the trip out there, and then we kicked it off, and I did a conference in Ottawa. Went to a couple different conferences in Canada, hung out, smoked. We were both just kind of living off some crypto profits and having a good time. And he went hard on conferences, man. Like, he made some good money off some good moves in crypto back in 2017, and he was just loving the conferences, man. He was pretty much living out of hotels.
That's a powerful statement there. If you take a step back and look at it and think about it, sounds like he really started gaining a lot of momentum once he realized the value in attending conferences, and again, networking, communicating. I don't know anyone else who was just going around to like crypto conferences until you start telling me.
I mean, like, I'm talking dozens and dozens. He's probably been to 40 conferences since I met him in 2018 was when I met him.
And that takes hustle. That takes energy. Like, you're going city to city,
But they're fun, man. Have you been to any big crypto events?
The first big one that I think I can put down, and it's funny because anyone who's like really into crypto would probably chuckle at this one. And same with the people who are going to probably attend this conference, because they wouldn't consider themselves crypto nerds. But I'm emceeing the blockchain real estate conference in Austin, Texas next month. And that's
I should connect you with one of my supporters is from Ubiquity. Have you heard of them? They do like
very familiar.
Escrow, ubiquity.io. Yeah, man, he's a really good friend of mine out here in Canada, and he's been working in real estate and blockchain since 2017, even maybe 2016. But man, I'll connect you with him for sure. I don't know if you guys need more speakers or any help. He's probably got a lot of connections in the real estate space, man. So I'd love to connect you with him if you're doing an event on that.
Yeah, definitely. Please connect us. I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's my sweet spot. I get to go on stage and get the crowd pumped up, like that type of stuff. And my business partner, Michael Flight, he's the one who's really hosting the event. And I've been along the journey with him in building the first ever single tenant triple net lease security token, which a single tenant triple net lease asset, guys, for all of you out there, because I am actually, believe it or not, I'm bringing Michael
And
Flight.
thank God it's so easy to say.
Wait, did you say that was a joke, right?
I don't even know what you just said. Triple net, test netted.
It's funny because everyone here knows, guys, everyone here knows what a single tenant triple net lease asset is. It's just like there's this weird terminology we use, right? So think of McDonald's, think of Starbucks, think of CVS or Shoppers, think of Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone, think of kind of any freestanding retail building. This is actually a really cool thing that's going on here, and I'm happy to be a part of this project. So for the longest time ever in US real estate or any real estate market, if you ever want to buy one of these properties or invest in, say, a portfolio that owns a bunch of these McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever, you've always had to, one, know the right people, and kind of two, that's it. You've had to know the right people. And now with Liberty Fund, what our project is doing is raising money. We talked about fundraising, right? And we're just raising equity. We're raising money to go out and buy Starbucks, buy McDonald's, buy all of these retail assets that have also been deemed not recession proof, but recession resistant. Because you think about when the pandemic hit, everything that I just mentioned, none of those places closed.
Dude, COVID was not in anyone's business plan.
Yeah, well, exactly. But these were the ones that I just mentioned. Those are the assets that got the thumbs up from like the government to stay open, basically, right? Because
must have been nice, eh?
Right. So anyways, that's the project is buying those assets and then tokenizing them so that way people can similar to crypto, people can buy them and hold them. You do have to be an accredited investor, but there's a play where it basically makes it available on the secondary market in the long term. So anyways, it's a cool project. That's my first crypto event though. And it's not even really fully a crypto event. So I got to get to more, man. So get me
hopefully there's going to be some in Canada soon, man. Like if there's a few that happen in Toronto, and I really hope that probably not this year, but next year they're going to come back, and they're definitely worth going to, man. There's a future. I met Larry King at a futurist conference in Toronto that was like all about crypto. Larry King was running a panel with the founder of Cardano. And there's some other people, I forget. There's 3 other people up on the panel, but yeah, man, I love events. They're fun. Just going to network, and especially with crypto being so like online and digital, and you're talking to people on streams and in chat groups and Facebook groups and Telegram and Discord, that like it's nice to be able to sometimes meet people that you've been talking to for years online and meet them at an event, and meet new friends at an event, and then they turn into the online friends as well. And yeah, those events are great. And just to learn about new projects, man. Like
what companies did you get to go? Have you been to, or did you get to go to the one in Miami? Because I know that's kind of like the mecca of our spaces events.
No, so we sponsored the shitcoin event through Just Learn Crypto. So there was an event.
Wait, is that actually what it was called?
Yeah, shitcoin 2021. So this is a funny story. Okay, so it wasn't a big event. It was actually it was a pretty big event. A couple hundred people showed up, but it was the exact same weekend as Bitcoin 2021.
Oh, that's a challenge.
And that event was like a lot of barriers of entry, man. Like $1,500 tickets to get in. They're like $5,000-$10,000 whale passes. They were charging speakers and like $250,000 or something, and it was a super successful event. They made millions of dollars, absolutely. And it takes a huge team to pull off an event that big and everything. So kudos to them. But there was something me and Ken really believes in, and I believe in too after going to so many conferences, is that this should be open, man. They should be a lot more open. They shouldn't be $5,000, even $1,000 tickets. They can be done for a lower budget and still be just as valuable. And yeah, so Ken, I guess, or someone in the community reached out and was like, "Oh man, you should let Ken do something about NFTs. He's one of the top collections on Wax and blah 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 blah." And I guess they said no, and then everyone was like, "Well, fuck that. Let's just do our own event." So they rented a venue 3 blocks away from the Bitcoin event, and called it Shitcoin 2021 because it was a really maximalist event, I guess. You know, they were really like all about like Bitcoin, right? So
for sure. I mean, yeah, it's the Bitcoin conference. It's in Miami, which is now becoming the Bitcoin kind of capital.
But is it becoming the Bitcoin capital or the crypto capital?
Actually, great question. You're right. I would argue crypto capital. I just think when I think of Miami, I do think like Mark Saylor, all these people that have been very big on Bitcoin. But thanks to that, you're right.
But we don't live in a world where Bitcoin's the only coin. Like, it's great. You can think Bitcoin's the best coin or the best blockchain or the best investment. And you could be right, you could be wrong. But I don't know, man. I'm so against maximalism.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, man. It's like, there's other blockchains out there. Like, Bitcoin isn't a currency, and maybe blockchain eventually, there could be a one world currency or a currency that's more widely used or as more of a better backup to the US dollar, which is the most dominant one right now. But we're not going to get there with Bitcoin.
Right. I agree. And Sel Wraith, by the way, congratulations. I gave you the win there because the one that you won earlier, which was kind of random, you still had to have a little bit of skill to get it right. He was the one that guessed your dog earlier.
Okay.
So I didn't take his name out of the hat entirely. But yeah, there's I think if you're a maximalist for any,
well, I mean,
crypto,
what fun is that, bro? There's so much cool shit in the crypto space. But like, Bitcoin, you buy and hold, dollar cost average. Like, if you're not, I'm not a trader. I don't know if you trade or do any day trading or swing trading, but you know, what else is there to do with Bitcoin other than buy and hold, right? And that should be what you do with it. But like, man, you couldn't mess around with NFTs if you're a true maximalist. Can you enjoy NFTs?
Nope. And that's a whole nother, man. It's funny. I have not paid attention to crypto. Like, well, in general, I haven't paid attention to crypto at all since I started doing this show. I've just been so mesmerized by all these new things I'm learning over here in Wax. Like, I'm not even in the OpenSea.
Oh, I feel you, man.
You know,
I dove hard into Wax, man, and I like pivoted completely into it over the last few months. But it's not the only blockchain. It's not the only crypto, and it's not as fun as it was, man. Like, it was super exciting at first, but that's the thing. Like, with collectibles, is they tend to have a lot of hype at the beginning, and then people hoard their collection. You know, it's the same way with, like, I have a lot of NFTs, and like, when I first got into NFTs, there was no staking, none of the staking. There wasn't a metaverse. You know, back in the early 2021, it was like I was buying NFTs. So I was like, man, I want to have the full collection of these Series 1. I want to have unopened packs. And like, those were the strategies that interested me about NFTs. Then staking came out, and people were like, oh man, I'm only buying NFTs to stake them on this one game to earn this one currency. And me not being a gamer, I was like, that's cool. It's one way to look at it, but there's other value in NFTs.
Yeah,
I think they're great long plays. Like, anything Series 1 from early on in Wax. Wax is like a sleeping giant, man. I think this throughout the rest of the year, I think it's even possible. Who knows, man? We could hit a $1 Wax, bro. Wouldn't be unheard of to see a crypto make that big of a jump by any means. But it's dude, it gets a lot of transactions every single week and month and day. Like, there's days when it's been like almost 15 times the amount of transactions as Ethereum that are happening on the Wax blockchain. And like, this is digital collectibles, man. It's not even a huge niche, or it is a small niche market, right? Like, how many people, but apparently there's 4 million or 5 million now probably active Wax wallets. And like, you know, it's still only sitting at 17-18 cents right now.
Sleeping giant, I totally agree, is the way to put it. And I think what I found most compelling about Wax is, and it kind of, in a way, it might kind of go against what you were saying drew you to the space in the first place. However, it is just like what's happening is Wax has built out this community of gamers where everyone wants their NFTs to have some type of utility or gamification to it. And when I look at the ETH space, which again, I'm not too familiar with it, but the only gamification that I'm really seeing in the OpenSea market and that type of stuff is the derivatives play, which is pretty cool. Not going to lie. I think the derivatives concept, which I don't fully understand either, is pretty powerful. But yeah, I'm not seeing as much gamification on that side of things. And that's where I just think, again, Wax has a lot of potential to just keep growing, and projects like not only Cryptowriter but Uplift, and I mean, who knows? Like Our Planet.
Well, I think on the ETH side, because I know a couple pretty serious collectors on the ETH side that are collecting like pieces of crypto collectibles that they see that, and a lot of them have something physical attached to them as well, right? So, you know,
True.
they, in their mind, and I have a huge crypto collection of both physical stuff from conferences that I've been to, coins I've collected, you know, different merchandise, whatever stuff that I think, like, if crypto stays on the track it's on, man, think how many people are going to be in 10, 20 years into crypto, like, and maybe everyone,
Right.
right?
It'll be like
maybe everyone, bro. Like, what if this is like the biggest technology, the biggest transfer of wealth to ever happen, that's going to bring humanity into the next next obvious point of evolution with money and finance, which is making it digital, right?
I think I heard you. Do you talk about this on your show? I feel like I heard you say that before, which is a really cool statement to make, by the way.
Maybe, but I mean, that's what got, like, I see it going that way.
Yeah.
But like, so what's to say, like maybe these coins that I got, that there was only 500 of these ones that have the Raven coin on them and you know, everything's provable, right? So who knows how collectible that. I have a signed physical Litecoin signed by Charlie Lee, the creator.
Oh, cool.
You know, like, who knows? Maybe that could be valuable one day. But like, and I think that's where people's minds are at with the ETH NFTs. Or, you know, it's proven, you know, scarcity on the blockchain. Ethereum's like the OG powerhouse, one of them, at least from the early days. So if you look 20, 30 years down the road, and live in a reality where crypto is not going anywhere, blockchain's only going to gain more momentum, blockchains are going to get faster, all of that, then yeah, man, NFTs are a play just as much as physical collectibles are a play, just as much as anything collectible or rare is a play. You know, rare autographs, like, you never know, man. These who knows? Ken Bozak could end up on some reality TV show and become the next.
He could
be the next Kim Kardashian, bro. and you've got his OG fucking NFTs, man, sitting in your wallet.
True. And I never even thought about, you said the Charlie Lee autograph. That's something I haven't seen yet. But even people, you know, digitizing some of these autographs or whatever, the like the real life collectible that they might have.
Mm-hmm. I think the play on that would be to like maybe auction off an NFT version of it as well with the physical one. If I ever wanted to sell, like, that's how the connection would be there. But
yeah,
you know, and it's funny you talk about that, because when I was sitting there thinking about burning that Finny coin that I had, the reason I didn't burn it, and I don't want to, is because Ken Bozak sent me that one. So on the blockchain, I have proof of that coming from my bro Ken. And like, that providence behind that NFT in my head, in my world, like, I add value to that because of that, right?
That's actually a very interesting take about NFTs that I've, for whatever reason, dude, I've never thought of that until now. And that,
yeah, who owned it before you?
That is, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. I hope you guys, hey guys, I hope everyone here on the shift.
But it's perceived value. Is it worth anything more to someone else? No, but it's worth more to me. That's why people collect anything, man. They find a value in it.
It's funny you say that. So I am going to, since we shouldn't burn yours, right? For the exact reason that you just said there. It's, you know, it's got that beyond intrinsic value based on where you got it from. So let's I'm going to donate a Finny coin here, guys, unless someone wants to go knock on our Sean or Kenny's door and have him send one over to our giveaway wallet. We're going to burn one here on the show. And is my screen shared right now?
No.
Okay, not yet. All right. We are, before we do the Finny burn and giveaway, we are going to settle the score on this poker tournament and see who the final 9 competitors for the poker tournament shall be. So 1 second here as I just get that set up. Share screen. Yeah, I never even thought about that. Like, you get, and that's where you start getting celebrities into the wax space or wherever, and have them start, you know, selling things like, oh, Michael Jordan had this Finny one time. Like,
Right.
things like that. Speaking of which, I know Michael Jordan's laughing right now. There we go. Burn that thing. There we at. We will burn.
Today, burn this thing.
Morton. Oh wait, Morton, dude, Morton, did you you little hacker? I'm proud of you, man. So Morton, I thought I saw that too. Guys, before I knew anyone here, before I knew Shawn or Kenny or anything about wax, I was going down a YouTube rabbit hole on how to become an NFT creator. And I minted a bunch of NFTs that I had no idea what I was doing, but they're still in my wallet. And I even listed some of them on the market at like random prices, right? And I was looking through my wallet the other day, and I think I noticed a few of them are like missing, and I thought maybe I just burned them or removed them. And I think Morton, the paying attention to details as he always does, he's one of our top commenters over here. He must have found my wallet and bought the ones that I didn't even realize I had for sale. So thank you if that is what you're talking about, man. Good stuff. Were you going to say something there, Shawn?
Maybe. I don't know, man. That blue joint messed me up, bro.
All right, I'm pulling up the marble race, and let's see here. We are going to settle the score, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to compete in the first ever Shift Poker live tournament this Friday? We got 9 spots remaining. Let's go ahead and add these competitors to the sheet here. Have you ever been a part of one of these live before?
No. The only time I saw one, some guys that I was interviewing on my Saturday show, they were doing one, so I took myself out of it. I wanted someone from the audience to win.
Morton, no. I can't.
That was my nice way of saying yes, please. I'd like to be in your marble race.
Who said that they want? Oh, 28 Matthew. Thank you. Hey, 28 Matthew, real quick, man. I'll give you 30 seconds to respond in the comments. Are you available at 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday to be in our poker tournament? Because if not, then it would not be worth putting you in the marble race. Let me know if you are planning on competing and playing poker with our community. You got 30 seconds to go. But
Morton says weed brain.
Says Sarav, Sarav, I'm not surprised. Some of you guys have kind of figured out what my personal wallet address is. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out if you're an OG of the show. So you guys found some of the unwhitelisted NFTs I have in there. Yeah, that was before I knew anyone on the platform. And it's interesting, maybe we should consider giving away some of those NFTs now. I never even thought of that until now, guys. So some of the OG NFTs. But that's the funny thing there too, goes to Shawn's point. For someone random who doesn't know me, like who could care less maybe.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Like those NFTs are like this, like turning into something like the super chat for content creators. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry, because I just realized Matthew commented back. I'm too unreliable. Okay, no worries, bro. No worries. We'll just join our Telegram group is in the comments. If you're not a member of our group, come join our group, join the party. We do this all the time. And that's the challenge with the giveaways there, Shawn, is you said something awesome and I'm trying to remember how to respond to it. What was the last thing you said?
I was saying that NFTs can also play a role with content creators as being like a super chat, like on YouTube. You know?
Oh yeah.
I bought a ton of NFTs off of different like podcasters and stuff, just because I'm like, yeah, bro, you're working hard, you're packaging this content up, getting it out in front of people, putting in the work, scheduling guests, sure, I'll buy your NFT for $5 or $10, man.
Yeah. Guys, to be honest, I don't even remember how I minted those NFTs. I was just copy pasting what I could learn from YouTube. And if I had to go back and do it now, I'm sure I could figure it out, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So the chance of me minting my own anytime soon is rare. So we will give those away at some point. And take Shawn's advice. If you could find any podcasters out there that are, just being consistent, putting the work in, That's what it comes down to. As I mentioned, guys, like, and Shawn, dude, I've been podcasting since 2017. It's a dream come true for me to know that I could press live at any time and just have, 20 people that care what I have to say. Obviously, they're a little bit incentivized to be here because we're doing some pretty sick giveaways, but it's good stuff. I love it. Oh,
It's
nice.
Quite an elaborate maze or marble. What is it? A maze?
Yeah, and I think, you know what, it's probably, you guys can let us know on YouTube. I believe for Shawn, it's probably coming through a little bit laggy for you here, but the cool thing about this level, I'm actually going to probably save this level. I haven't done this one before, but I love the finish lines that make it like you can be in first and get to the finish line and die.
Yeah, then you're just wiped out.
So we might not even have 9 marbles finish this one. So here we go. Let's let the race begin. I wonder if that alien ship can like abduct
I was just gonna say, does he like strobe them up into the ship?
One suggestion we've had for the show too is that apparently this is like a really big game on Twitch or whatever. There's a lot of marble racetrack creators out there that could potentially become guests on our show, and we showcase their track while we do giveaways and stuff. The sky's the limit. So here we go. Who is going to compete in Shift Poker Live this Friday? Ladies and gentlemen, the top 9 will be chosen. Here we go. Let the games begin. Let the heartbeats pound. And I really want to see if someone can get abducted here. That'd be pretty funny. So here we go. D Squad. If he was going to get abducted, he just barely dodged it. And Dr. Poon out to an early lead. Meanwhile, Irish NFT as well. Let's zoom out here, folks, and see what we get. You can do like a first-person view on the first, like the front 9, which we might do, but I kind of like this step back that we're taking here. Who you got your money on there, Shawn?
The alien, the spaceship.
Good answer.
I actually saw one of these things glitch out, and it ran on for like 30 minutes. And everyone just kept, I don't know, there was something wrong with one of the maps. Because can't people submit their maps? Like an independent creator can go and make a map and put it on this game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So. And the other thing too is we're working on this, but apparently there's a way to sync this up with Twitch where you can kind of control your marble or your entry through Twitch. We're not quite on that level yet, but I've heard of that. I haven't seen anyone get snatched up by the alien yet. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. Oh, never mind. I thought he was getting.
No, they're going through. Just a visual effect.
It's just a visual effect. So here we go, Dan McCann, and we got, here we go, guys. Who is going to get to compete in the first ever Shift Poker Live tournament? We have to make an NFT to commemorate that moment. We're going to need someone to make a Shift Poker Live NFT. Dan McCann is gunning for it, but will he land in the pot? That is the question. The finish pot. No pun intended. Which I have
it's gonna be close.
All right, Sezgin's like, hit the brakes. I think he's gonna make it. Oh no! Oh, Sezgin, so close, man. Oh, now guys, the good news is we might not get 9, which it's looking like we probably won't. So we might have to do another round here. I know the people that landed in there are feeling good right now.
Oh no, they're not. They're still popping out.
What do we got here? We still got some competitors here. So we got 5. Room for 4 more. Oh, we're gonna have a round 2 on this one, folks. We're gonna have a round 2. Did he make it in? 6. Okay. So that means our boy Halal Asanya. I always try to pronounce your name right. Is he gonna get in? He made it. Wow. What a finish. So there we go. How many? Man, more than half. Rest in peace to the souls that couldn't make it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
So, guys, that means we have room for 2 more players in the tournament. And I'm just going to go over here to my spreadsheet before. Actually, my computer's going really slow. So let me just stop the screen share here for a second. There we go. What what do they help me out here, Sean? What are they saying in the comments? People on the edge of their seat, hopefully.
Joel wants to join the next race. And Morton said, figures that alien let a space dude live.
Hey, whoever it is that I think that's the same person who wants to race. If you want to race, just a heads up, this is for a poker tournament that we're doing at 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So if you can't show up at 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday, then we'll save you for another giveaway because we are going to do some more here on the show. I'm just removing the winners. So congratulations. And actually, you know what? Before I forget, well, Sarav, we've got it on the stream now, so I know you can go back and just kind of take a screenshot of who made it. I'm going through here and just removing the people who won. And I think, you know, there's no better way than to do a ducky race, honestly, for our final competitors here. That's just our it's our way of doing
this
things.
Is for the last two to get into the poker game.
Yep. We're going to do a ducky race. So I think I've removed everyone who won. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe one more. Space Cat, Dr. Poon, It's You, God. Delete row. So that means we would have 11. Okay, cool. So that is, that is everyone.
Hey, Adam, bro, I got to hop off here, man. But thank you so much for having me on, man. I really appreciate getting to know you, man. You've got a great audience here. I'll send you the link next time. Hopefully this weekend we might do a Saturday sesh. If not, definitely the next weekend. I'd love for you to come hang out on our Zoom call. And yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing with these giveaways and these shows and spreading knowledge about NFTs and crypto, man. It's great.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Who was was it Ubiquity?
Ubiquity, yeah. Here, I'll put it. I'll send it in the chat to you right now before I hop off.
Yeah. And guys, I'm gonna put Sean's well, I think it's actually no, you know what? We didn't get it in the description. So make sure you go join his Telegram, and we're gonna put his YouTube channel as well. Let's help him get to 5K.
500. We're almost at 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I think we're about a little over 10 away. So if anyone wants to help us hit that little milestone, that'd be amazing.
Absolutely. And yeah, dude, thank you for all the insight you shared here today. I will be following up with you for just some of the things we talked about, the connections, the conferences, all that good stuff. You're the man. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, dude. This was
I think you might have just broke a record too. There's no other guest has stayed on. Also, we haven't really given them the opportunity to when I think about it, but no scheduled guest has ever stayed on air this long either. So there's a new record broken, guys. If someone wants to make a note of that, Sean,
turn this moment into an NFT.
There we go.
Awesome, dude. Hey, have a great night, man.
Yep. Peace out, Sean. Good stuff. All right, so guys, we're getting this ducky race ready for. I mean, what better way to do it? In fact, I think we kind of said that we were going to do a duck race to see who was going to be in the poker tournament. So I'm pulling the final contestant names here, and the top two are going to get to play on Saturday. Now, for those who don't win, allow me to give you a ray of hope. For those who don't win, there's a chance that someone might not show up. And Sarav and I and Taylor, we need to figure out what the rules will be, basically, for the person who, like, if someone doesn't show up, they need to have, like, a 5-minute or a 10-minute window to show up. But if somebody doesn't show up, those places will be given in the order of which you come in this race. And yes, it will all be documented because we have the best documenter on the planet, King Sarav. Follow him on Telegram and Twitter. Sarav, we need to do a Twitter giveaway where people got to follow you because we need to get you some more followers, man. But so pay attention to the order in which you come in this race, because that will determine if you fill someone's spot on Friday. And also keep in mind, I have a feeling that Shift Poker Live is going to be a huge hit. So we are going to provide, opportunities for people to continue competing. I would imagine, right? What I'm saying is if you don't get in this time, don't sweat it. There's more where that came from. So here we go. Let the games begin. Top 2 make it to Friday's tournament. And here we go. I didn't put the sound on. Oh, well. Here we go. Did I say Saturday? I hope I said Friday. Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. If I said Saturday, I got that wrong. I guess it would be Saturday in Australia, if you're in Australia. But Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern is the big Shift Poker Live tournament. Get ready. And who's gonna fill those final 2 seats? AMJ. Well, AMJ, if you're not on this list, that could be because you were in we have 9 people. We have 9 people that were already registered, right? Today we're taking the 9 people that didn't get in the early bird seating, right? The early bird we did on a separate stream. Contact Saurav if you think there's a discrepancy. Contact him. We've got this all organized before today. So here we go. Good luck, duckies. Good luck, duckies. And oh man, down to the wire. Who is going to be playing on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern? Who wants it? Oh, we got a tight finish coming up here. So Linu 5333, and who was in second place? Let's take a look here. Bahara Dirks. Bahara Dirks. How do you say it? There we go, folks. So Sin 27469. If somebody doesn't show up on Friday, you will be the first one in. So on and so forth. Let's get a look here at the final placement. And by the way, guys, those who did not make it in this round, peace and love goes out to you. Please still join us on Friday because you know it's going to be a party. And hey, you never know what's going to happen. We're definitely going to be, having as much fun as possible on the stream. I don't want to promise what kind of giveaways are going to be coming out that day, but we're going to have fun no matter what. So if you didn't make it in, please, we're all about being a good sport around here. This seems like something where we're probably going to do more in the future. So let's just go ahead and make a note there, Saurav. And if you just want to go back in this stream later and take a look at the order in which we've got here. There we go. Congratulations, Linu 533 and Bahadurks. That's how you say it. You are in the first ever Shift Poker Live tournament. And you know what? This is a long shot. If we have someone who knows how to mint NFTs out there, myself not included, it's fun. I'm cracking up that you guys found some of my NFTs that I made. If we've got someone who's a creator or a minter of NFTs out there, that'd be kind of cool if someone could just make like a Shift Poker Live commemorative NFT. So for all the 18 people that are getting it to compete first, they get like a little token to kind of show they were there. Just an idea. I know myself and my boy Alex, Aspect Articulated, for what we're working on right now for the Shift NFTs. We probably won't have time to do that, but if someone else wants to step up to the plate, please do. Allow me to pan over to the comments here, and we still have some more updates for you here live on the show before we wind things down. Good game, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good. Form was a surprise. Okay, cool. Just reading out loud. Just make the SPL the most watched stream ever. Exactly. That is the spirit. So we've got a few more giveaways to do here. By the way, guys, give it up. How about that? Give it up for Shawn Herbert, I think is how you pronounce it. Herbert. The T is silent. True French Canadian right there. Smart guy, right? And you know what? I just realized we didn't get to burn that Finny coin with him. However, I did transfer a Finny coin to burn on the stream, and I want to reward our 20 amazing attendees right now with an opportunity to win that coin. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new Google form, as we always do here on the show. Let me go ahead and empty out the one that we currently have, and get ready for a little burn fest. And you know it, before I do that, now that I said it, before we do this little burn fest.
Today, burn this thing.
All right. So unlink form. Boom. Unlinked. I'm going to send you guys a new link in the chat. This new link is going to go in the chat, not the description. Here we go. New link in the chat. Enter to win the giveaways that we're going to do here to wind down the show. Let me go ahead and take a look at what we got here. By the way, if you do donate any NFTs right now, I'm just going to go ahead and say there's no guarantee that we're going to get, auction. If we do give them all away right now, we might just do like a massive giveaway. So don't give me a bunch of things that you want to see given away separately if you are going to put anything up here right now. Let's go ahead and just unpack this Monsters of Rap one that we got here and see what we get. Let's see what we get here. I think I forgot to share sound on this one. Oh, well, here we go. AMJ still delivering the goods on Twitch, by the way, guys. If you guys want some NFTs on Twitch, go over there. The link is in the comments. Or I'm sorry, the link is in the description if you guys want to get NFTs on Twitch from AMJ. Thank you, AMJ, for your great gratitude or for your graciousness. We are grateful. All right, that was it was hard to do with there we go. All right, I feel like we've given away one like this before. So here we go. Somebody's gonna get that bad boy. Somebody gonna get that bad boy. All right. And why don't we just go ahead and do this one now? And you know what? I'm craving a little Grubfish Royale. We didn't do we did a dance off earlier, but we didn't do this. So guys, again, get your information in that Google form that I dropped in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and drop it one more time. You got about, 20 seconds here to get your information in there. And then we're going to do a few more giveaways. We're going to save, if you guys saw, we got the auction there from Danny Jeski, but I haven't seen him tonight. If he's not here, I don't want to auction off his Palladium Finny. We are going to, once we get the thumbs up from Danny, because he's the one who sent that over. Once we get the thumbs up, we will auction off the Palladium Finny that you see in the wallet. So here we go. I'm going to pull the names from this list now. Wow, love it. 16 responses. That means some people who are watching with us here live, you did not enter your information. The Google form is in the comments, and you got to act fast because I'm getting ready to hit copy paste. So let's see here. All right, so Victor Novino, you were the last name entered for this round. Congrats. Time. Oh, D Squad squeezing in there. You better pay attention, man. Pay attention to the stream now, folks. Don't fall asleep. Wake up. Here we go. Grubfish Royale, the winner, will get that Monsters of Rap NFT that we just had. As this goes on, let me just take a look here at what I got. Maybe for the rest of the show. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. All right. I just realized, man, I wish I had the sound going. I didn't share sound on this one. I'll do it on the next one. The final four. Grubfish. Who's going to get the Monsters of Rap? Let those hearts pound. Let the heartbeat take over your body as your nervousness increases. Who will be the winner? Woo! Victor dodging that one, man. Dodging it. Oh, Neith. Oh, AMJ and Victor played his cards right, and I feel like he won something recently too, didn't he? Congratulations, Mr. Novino. You have won the Monsters of Rap NFT. Let me go ahead and pull that. And we had, all right, awesome. We had two more names come in there. There you go, Morton and Alvin. You guys are going to be a part of the we're going to burn this thing. You guys got in there in time. We're going to do a gold coin burn live and give it away. Victor, where is he at? Is it the Grubfish Royale? Do they squish the Grubfish at the end? Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Or you guys can't see my screen, so you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, they do squish them. Why can't I find Victor's? Well, there he is. There he is. Got your wax address. All right. So congrats on your Monsters of Rap winning. Let's go ahead and get over to this Finny goodness, which yeah, well, you know what? We'll do the Mooney Punk in this one. Oh, look at that thing! Look at that thing, ready to get burned. Ready to get burned. No one claimed the links. Is there links? You guys, don't forget there's links in the Twitch stream. If you want to hop over to Twitch, that link is in the description. And AMJ is being a generous person right now. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Who is going to win this Finny coin?
Today, burn this thing.
Burn this thing. The best part of the show. We've had a lot of plebs lately, haven't we? I feel like early on we had some really cool ones. We had like somebody win a Rhodium. We had someone win a couple like red dragons. We're due for a good burn. And by the way, this guy is not for sale right now. He is what's the word I'm looking for? Going to be auctioned off in a future episode when we have Danny Jetski with us here live. So here we go, folks. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And oh, well, let's take a closer look. I saw Iridium. However, you never know with some of these attributes, right? So I'm still getting to learn my Finny attributes, but I want to say it's always important to pay attention to the watch, right? Like I remember hearing, isn't pink watch? You guys let me know in the comments, out of these attributes, which is the most rare or desirable? I know Iridium is second lowest metal form, right? But how are we looking here? What do you guys think? At the end of the day, it is a Finny. Never forget that. Burn this thing. Yo, hey, if somebody is hogging the claims, just know that our community will, in the long run, not tolerate that, and we are all about becoming friends here. So just make sure that you're playing nice, because if you're not playing nice, it will catch up to you. And I don't even, quite frankly, I don't even think I need to do anything about it. I think if you just are like that in general and you're hogging stuff from other people, it will catch up to you. So just play nice, not only under the claims, in the comments too. Otherwise, life will happen. So here we go. I want to see that. Why does it do that sometimes? Anyone else know? Is it just because it's loading, still calculating? I want to look at the Finny. He's not ready to look at. Anyways, as that loads, let's do another Grubfish Royale. Let's do a dance off to see who's going to get this Finny. And why don't I go ahead and make sure I share the audio, because for the dance off, that makes it, that much better. You guys are cracking me up now. We've kind of floated around 20 viewers this whole stream, and now we're starting to pick up some steam here. And quite frankly, I'm getting ready to wind things down. Keep in mind, tomorrow we have a big update. And this is part of the reason why I'm getting ready to wind things down, because I still got some things to finish here for tomorrow's update about the Shift NFT drop. And we're going to need, believe it or not, folks, we're going to need your help. This message that's going to be broadcasted out to our community, we are going to need your help. So please make sure you join the Shift Telegram channel. The link is in the comments. If you haven't joined it, get in there. All we do is have fun, and we need your help. So what was I saying? I shared the screen. I shared the sound. Let me go over to our entries here. Says Jin, it looks like you were the last one to enter. If you haven't entered, you know what? I will give an opportunity for anyone who just joined, because I was dropping the link in the comments. If you want to enter this final giveaway here, I guess we technically have two more, but if you want to enter these final giveaways, enter your information in the link that I just dropped in the comments. You got to go right now. Go right now. Get it in there. Get it in, get it in, get it in, get it in. And as we do that, you know what? I'm feeling kind of fancy. Feeling kind of fancy, guys. I think you might not get to watch me eat it tonight. You know, I like to eat food on the stream, but I am gonna probably get something from Skip the Dishes because I am hungry. And we've got, let's see, we got a place called, we got No Name Pizza, we got Pizza Pros, a place called the Corner Store, which pretty much delivers like candy, and we got McDonald's. And to be honest, tired, like probably many of us, if anyone is familiar with late night browsing on food apps, McDonald's tends to be one of the only options normally, no matter where you live. We're gonna gravitate away from McDonald's. I'm actually leaning towards. I think I'm gonna get. Anyone out there know what a donair is? It's funny. I always knew what a gyro was, but I didn't know what a donair was until I moved to Canada, and they're pretty good. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna get a couple donairs. I was gonna take everyone's input, but sorry, a donair actually sounds really good right now. So I am going to add that to my order. Should we get cheese on it? Do we really need to make it that much less healthy? I think not. Let me get that, and then gotta get something for Nikki too, right? I know she's chilling. She's chilling upstairs right now. Shout out to Nikki. Apparently we had if you guys caught the stream earlier, apparently we had an active shooter somewhere here in Newfoundland, which is, in my opinion, pretty unheard of. But hey, you never know. Those active shooters. All I know is whoever the active shooter is, he did not affect the shift, which that's a win. And I see you guys saying stuff in the comments right now. I'm going to take a look in a second after I place this order here. What else? You know what? It says I saw something about cinnamon sticks. I feel like Nikki would like those. She's not going to want anything like real food. I don't think she's going to want real food. She's going to want like something snacky. Let's go with this. I don't even know what the cinnamon sticks are. Let's see what they are. There we go. Let's go ahead and press that order button. We got 2 donairs coming and some cinnamon sticks. That'll be delicious. All right. And you guys are cracking me up. I look up at the viewers. If anyone was watching and hanging out with us all night, we were literally floating between like 14 and 21 viewers live the whole time. And of course, now it's like, pump it up. You got to pump it up. All right, comments, and then we do the Finny giveaway. AMJ just dumping out the goods. You guys rock. All right, can we just? I could be just a noob wax / NFT podcaster, because who knows? In the long run, maybe this will cause some issues. Who knows, right? But for the scale at which we're at right now, I just love that we have people in our community that are dropping free NFTs during the show in the comments. Like, no one asked you to do that. And it just shows the type of quality and character of people we have here. Because the ultimate quote, and I don't remember who said this. I don't feel like I can take credit for it. I've said it on the show before, but I think someone else said it. It might have been Morton. I can't remember who it was. Every NFT that exists has the potential to one day be $1 million NFT. So with that being said, drop away. And I liked Sean's take too. I never even thought of that before, where you can, you guys know, on Wax, and I'm sure any blockchain, you can track and see who the previous owner of an NFT was. That's huge, right? Like, guys, especially imagine we keep doing the shift, we keep hanging out here, and we pamp this thing up, and we hit 5K, and we hit whatever, and we just keep going to the moon. One day someone's going to be, hopefully adding value to their NFT because it came from ZY SEO. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see how many names we got here. Let me just confirm. All right, cool. We got 21, so just enough for a dance-off. And the winner of this dance-off is finally going to get this Finny that I'm talking about. So let's make it happen. Where's the music? I thought I shared the sound. Can you guys hear it? Why'd the music go away? What happened to the sound? Oh, I know what it is. There we go. Oh, and I missed the finish. Who was it there? Bro, Alvin Richard? Is it just me or did Alvin Richard just win one? I know he's probably pumped right now because we did a Finny, but I do want to confirm because it was either Alvin Richard or maybe someone with a similar name just won one. Can you guys, Alvin, I love you, man, but I just want to confirm. Was it you that just won, or was it someone else with a name? Maybe it wasn't. I don't think I would have let his name stay in there. I'm here. Did you just win something else, Alvin? I'm trying to remember. And by something else, meaning like literally like the giveaway right before this. If you won earlier in the stream when Shawn was here, all good, man. I want to give this to you, but I just want to make sure that I didn't. Did I forget to delete your name? Is what I want to know. Did I forget to delete your name? I totally can't remember right now. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, I know what I can do to check. No, okay, Alvin, you're good. You are good, my friend. Sorry to scare you. I was getting your name confused with Victor Novino. Alvin, you're good. I think you did win earlier in the stream, but that's when Shawn was with us. That didn't count because we made a new form. So sorry for scaring you. Congratulations. You won the Finny fair and square. I just want to make sure that we're playing fair and square. I got you confused. I think because you and Victor are some of the few people that actually put like your full name in the contest like that. And so I just kind of thought of you as the same person. Congratulations, man. Sorry to scare you. You get your Finny. And actually, let me go ahead and share this guy again because it finally populated. So Alvin Richard gets this Finny with these attributes. So who knows, man? If you got a couple more iridiums, go ahead and continue your journey to what I'm looking for. The bare metal Finny. So Alvin Richard gets this. Boom. And then let me see here. I think we're going to do that Mooney, the final giveaway of the night. And what better way to do it than you already know. We're going to do a ducky race. Ankit, are you kidding me, Ankit? Did you go ahead? Did you just bomb me with some giveaways? You crazy son of a gun. Let's see what Uncle Ankit gave us today, kids. Oh, wait. You said check wallet. I don't see anything. All right, cool. Did you just I am gonna refresh just to make sure. We're getting ready to wind it down, my friend. I know I can't control you with your generosity sometimes. So again, if you want to donate, feel free to do so. The only thing that we're going to keep in here is that Palladium Finny. As I mentioned, because that's from Danny Jetski, who's looking to auction it off, which is something we've been having a lot of fun with recently as well. So here we go, guys. Mooney Punk collab. Mint 257 out of 1,000. Up for grabs. This one was also gifted to us by Danny Jetski, but I have confirmation from him that we can use this one for an actual giveaway. He told me that before the stream. So here we go. Sarab, there you go, man. Sarab, you got to get your name in there. Don't be modest. Get your name in there. Man. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Ooh. Nope. I thought I had it. It's one of those feelings where I know I have to. Let's space this one out. It's going to be our final contest of the night. Shake it up a little bit and make sure you got everyone in there. All right, cool. Here we go, guys. Final race of the night. Let the games begin. Oh, did I get the sound off? There we go. I'm trying to remember which one keeps the ducks quacking. I think if I leave that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There we go. Oh, man. Guys, I'm excited for the special message to the community going out tomorrow. It's a good one. I almost closed out a StreamYard there for a second. That would have sucked. And where is? Oh. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Sarav just got your message. Yes, sir. I got you covered. Why does that keep popping up there? I'm gonna hide that. There we go. And here we go. The final minute of the final giveaway of the night. If your hearts aren't racing, get that heartbeat pumping. I want some nervous yet excited energy in the building. And Sarav, King Sarav, I'm getting you what you asked for right now. There you go. And let's pan over here. Ooh, I'll crack it back a little bit. There we go. Morton, you're out there early with 10 seconds to go, man. I'm pulling for you, but you know how it goes sometimes if you're out front. And there it is. There it is. Oh, and someone's coming in hot. Oh, not in time though. Crypto Gladiator hanging on for the win. Look at that photo finish. That was a close race. Congratulations to all of our duckies who competed. Look at that finish line there. Let's go ahead and just scroll down and take a look. Always cool to see your name in flashing lights, even if you finished at the bottom. Shout out to our boy Lonely, Janal Patel, Aaron the Collector. Aaron the Collector, dude, I can't believe you've won 3 ducky marathons, man. You're like Michael Jordan. That's insane, man. 3 ducky marathons. You got something. Guys, you got to figure out what's Aaron doing with his ducks. What's he feeding them? It's crazy. All right, Crypto Gladiator, let me get you this NFT. Where's he at? There's the wax address. And we go send it. I bet you wish I accidentally sent that other one, don't you? That's for another time. So, in a way, I'm looking forward to the end of it. On Keat, you sly devil. I know that was you. I'm looking forward to the end of the show a lot because, as I mentioned, I got to finalize some things for tomorrow's big message for the Shift NFTs. And we can go to the Telegram and start building up hype for Shift Poker Live. And by the way, I want to throw this prayer out into the universe again, guys. If anyone knows someone who wants to kind of be like the person responsible for minting, well, I bite my tongue there because you never know if one day Alex and I, the Shift artist, if we want to start minting Shift NFTs, like Shift Poker Live NFTs. But you know what? We're open to the conversation, right? So if anyone knows someone who'd be open to potentially minting some commemorative NFTs for the first 18 players in Shift Poker Live, let's go ahead and open up the door to that conversation. You can message me on Telegram. You can join our group, which is in the description. If you want, you can even message Sarav because he's the man. Sarav, I know I'm giving you a bunch of tasks, man. If you want, you can just tell him to hit me up. And here we go. Ankit just like bombed us with a bunch of NFTs. So we're just going to do a batch giveaway and do one more giveaway. I keep hearing about this Muhammad Ali one too. Thank you, Ankit. So was there something over here? What I feel like? No. Okay, cool. We're good. So final giveaway of the night. Ankit, hold on to your cogs for now after this and save them for the next stream. Or if you really want, Ankit, you can just wait until the stream is over and then go ahead and drop it in the wallet at that point. Ducky race. So actually, why don't we spread the love a little bit? We're going to spread the love on this one. We're still going to do a race here. And we're going to just we'll do a little quick one, a little 30-second. What we will do is we'll take the top three. Wait, how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So top two finishers. The top two will get the first 10, and whoever comes in third will get this goblin. There we go. Cool. So that way, if you finish in third, you still have incentive. A little bit more winning. Let's get some names in here and have the final fiesta. Jeff Paza. I think I saw Morton say, "Hugs, not drugs." It's a great line right there. That is the line that we live by. Although, some people in our community might be supporters of certain drugs. Drugs can be good, especially plant medicine, guys. If you haven't looked into plant medicine, I'd be the first one to tell you it's worth looking into. Don't listen to what the TB tells you. Here we go. Hugs, not drugs, guys. Shake it up, shake it up. And top three, let's go. Who gonna get it? Who gonna get it? Oh. There we go. Oh, man. It's heated. It's heated. Halfway through this one. The final countdown. Oh, man. Down to the wire. And so I see some duckies hitting the gas there. Who's hitting the gas? Woo, hitting the gas. Look at that. Wow. That was a hell of a finish by Joel Noel. How do you say it? Joel Noel. Congratulations, man. Happy to have you here. And there you go. Look at that ducky photo finish on Keat. Okay, so Ankit just gave us those NFTs. So you know what? Cryptos, Svirak, it's your lucky day. You actually get the third place prize. So we're going to go Joel Noel gets the first 5, then Janelle, then Crypto Svirak. And that, my friends, will finally wind us down. You guys are the best. You are the best. So is it Joel Noel? You're going to get the first 5 here. Go over to, wait, I already had that pulled up, didn't I? Transfer. There we go. Transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Send. Next up was, who was it again? Janelle Patel. Janelle, congrats. I want to say you won the first giveaway of the night and the last one. That's kind of cool. You won, and for the record, you won in the last one because you re-entered because you've been hanging out with us here all stream when we made the new form, which thank you. Thank you for hanging out here with us here on the Shift. Janelle Patel. Wait, I just want to make sure I put the right address in there. Okay, cool. And then our fourth place, Crypto Svirak. I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you. By the way, everyone who is tuned with us here live, if you have not joined our Telegram group, go ahead and join it. There's a link in the description. We always have fun. We're always giving away all that good stuff. I think I see some giveaways. I can't see it right now, but I saw some more drops were taking place on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, there's a link to do that as well in the description. You might want to move fast on it, but we had some people on Twitch donating and just kind of doing some live drops there, which we always love to see. So there we go. Guys, this bad boy, once we get Danny Jetski on the stream next time, is going to be auctioned off live. So if you got a couple Palladium Finnies in your wallet, you're looking to get that bare metal Palladium or even a BTC Palladium miner, get ready because that bad boy is going to be auctioned off on a stream soon. The next official scheduled stream, by the way, aside from, you guys know we're live here 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern every Monday. Aside from that, the next scheduled stream is, as mentioned multiple times, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday for Shift Poker Live. Put it in your calendars. Again, join the Shift Telegram for all the updates. You can also, by the way, join the Cryptowriter Telegram, our parent family, our parent community. If it wasn't for the Cryptowriter Telegram, we definitely would. Well, we might be here, but it wouldn't be as fun. I can tell you that. So just go ahead and check out all of those links in the description. They're going to add a lot of value and joy to your life. And let me just recap what we did here today. I think we nailed it all. We had Shawn Herbert on the show from Just Learn Crypto. Why don't I, it's not in the comments. So I'm going to drop Shawn's links here one more time, guys, so you can just go stay and get connected with him. Here is his Telegram. Hang out with Shawn in his Telegram, and then also his there it is, copy link here, his YouTube channel. Go follow or go subscribe to them on YouTube. They're about to hit 500. We know what it's like, right? We were at 500 once, we hit 1,000. It was a big deal. So go ahead and share and spread that same love to others. Go follow Shawn, subscribe to his show. He's the man. And then I'm gonna just share this link as well. Copy link address. Shawn mentioned that this is like the ultimate. I think this is it, right? I hope it is. This is the ultimate Telegram group to join if you want to potentially have your dog turned into an NFT. I think that was it. I could have gotten that wrong. Either way, you guys can check out that link. Again, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, stay plugged into everything we're doing here. All of the valuable links are in the description. And now the most fun part of the show, for those of you, for all the OGs out there, I'm going to say, you can go ahead and start doing it now. I think we mentioned on Monday and what we're going to continue to do here moving forward, and always throw the disclaimer out there because there's still no guarantee that you guys are going to get rewarded for this yet, right? It's just my dream to one day fulfill this reward. So if you drop a hashtag next level in the comments with your wax address, hopefully, right? Always hope. Hopefully one day, me and whoever else we'll go back through all of these streams that we've done and select the final 9, because that's our lucky number, the final 9 wax addresses in each live stream that dropped a hashtag next level, and their wax address will be dropped something special. That is the vision. That is the dream. It is not a promise. In fact, it may never, ever happen. So don't get your hopes up. That's just something that we would like to do hopefully one day. So we'll see. So drop a hashtag next level in your wax address. If you're one of the final 9 people to do it by the time the stream ends, then you could get something cool. So, all right, guys, we had, as I mentioned, Shawn Herbert on the show today. We talked about the upcoming auction. So stay tuned to the Shift through our Telegram in the description so you can win a Palladium Finny auctioned off by Danny Jetski. Shift Poker Live, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Guys, want to see you there with us. Going to be a lot of fun. And I mean, who knows? Like, we got people dropping links and doing giveaways in the comments on Twitch, right? While we're doing it. So like, even if you're not competing, you're going to have some way to just add value to your life for sure. And that is all, folks. That is all I have here for today. So thank you for tuning in. My name is Adam Carswell. This is The Shift. And we'll see you on Telegram. We'll see you on Twitter. Who knows? Maybe a pop-up before Shift Poker Live. But definitely, we will see you back here live on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, everyone in the comments. Drop those hashtag next level in your wax address. And guys, remember, you know what? I just remembered this. I'm going to go ahead and say it here. The wax address thing, it's got to be on YouTube. Not on Twitch, because that's just going to drive us crazy if we have to go back through YouTube and Twitch for all of these. So I'm just going to throw that out there now too. Again, there's still no promise that we're going to do everything I just said about these potential giveaways with the wax address, but definitely only on YouTube. We ain't going back through all the streams. So on YouTube, drop a hashtag next level in your wax address, and you never know. One day you might get lucky. My name is Adam Carswell. Thank you for tuning into The Shift. We had Shawn Herbert with us from Just Learn Crypto. His channel is in the comments. Go click it and follow him. Thank you for tuning in. And guys, remember, in all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level.